Hey folks, hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. My name is Ozmourn. Welcome back to another episode of the Scenic Route tonight. This show is all about glitchless and no major glitches runs, or runs that just naturally have little to no glitches in them. I'll be your host for the rest of the night. We're starting a little late due to tech issues, but we're going to go right back on track here. Please, wonderful round of applause for Cutie in that amazing episode of Perilous Paths. Hollow Knight, Silksong, Blueprints, both amazing runs, and I love seeing them. I know you did too. Before we begin, I'm actually going to start off with an announcement. There's a reason here. Just stick with me. I want to talk about Frost Fatales. Frost Fatales 2026 will be broadcast live March 8th, that's this Sunday, through 15th on Games Done Quick's Twitch and YouTube accounts, raising money for the National Women's Law Center. You can check out the full schedule at gdq.gg/frost26 or gdq.gg/schedule. You probably saw a bunch of ambassadors raising money for the National Women's Law Center already in their personal streams, giving a kickstarts to the fundraising that we're going to be seeing next week at Frost Fatales. And what we have today, the reason I'm starting with that is because today we have two amazing runs that are going to actually be at Frost Fatales, one in-studio run and then one run that you're going to be seeing online, just as you would here on Hotfix. Those runs tonight are Jet Set Radio Future and Silent Hill F. Those are amazing runs. I know we've seen both of those games here on the GDQ channel before, but not quite like these. To start off our amazing night, I add, it's going to be Jet Set Radio Future, co-op Souls Percent by 7th Ace and Twinkachu. Oh, and before I forget, happy National Egg McMuffin Day. If you have a 24-hour McDonald's that does all day breakfast, order an Egg McMuffin right now while you watch this episode, please. I need to always remember to do that bit. Don't forget. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to get to our first run of the night, Jet Set Radio Future by Twinkachu and 7th Ace. So please take it away.
Hello. I can't believe we get to share the day with Egg McMuffin Day. That's exciting.
Yeah, follow that. That's impossible.
I had like a whole intro plan and that like completely derailed me. Hello and welcome. This is Co-op Souls Percent. We'll explain a little more about what that means in a minute, but what you need to know for now is that this is an all collectibles run of JSRF that is using a co-op mod that works for this original Xbox game, which is so cool and mind-blowing. I'm Twinkachu. I'm joined by 7th Ace. If you want to say hi.
Hi, I'm 7th Ace. I've played this game for an ungodly number of years, and we're going to have a great time.
Yeah. We'll get more into the mechanics of the mod and of the run once we get started, because we have a lot of tutorial. Are we ready to go?
All right. I'm ready if you are. You good on title screen?
Yep.
Cool. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. All right, we're going to start here in the garage. This is our tutorial area. We're going to go very quickly through this tutorial. We're not going to actually talk a whole bunch about it because we need to talk to you about co-op Souls Percent. This is such a cool category. As Twinkachu mentioned on the title screen, we're playing a 2002 single-player Xbox game with working co-op, fully modded, and it's super cool.
Yeah, I will show exactly what that means in a second, but the basics of it is that the mod loads in a separate player model that is where Ace is in the game. See if we can see her. There she is. Something over there.
Yeah.
Hi there.
So our progression is synced through the game, our collectible pickups, our collectible unlocks, our graffiti progress through the game, all of that is going to be synced up, which is why we're doing an all collectibles run, because it gives us more stuff to do together. Yeah, it's genuinely mind-blowing. My favorite kind of detail about this mod is that it works cross-platform. You can have someone playing on the original hardware and someone playing on an emulator, and the co-op still works.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that part.
It is
That's
so
cool.
It's
cool.
absurd.
Wait, so I will say that when I first reached out to these pairs about doing this, I initially thought that co-op Souls Percent was similar to like how all bosses co-op in Bug Snacks works, where each person is playing on their own instance of the game, but they just split up the bosses, or in this case, the souls between the two.
This is
it's
real
really cool to see that this is like
co-op.
a full actual co-op.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, that was a talking point I was actually going to get to. It's real. We're not just doing half and half of a game. We are really doing this. We're also going to be skipping cutscenes because that's a part of the mod, and it keeps us synced up and in time with each other.
Yeah, so because this is a co-op run and we're doing this together, our route is not super solid. We have kind of a general route that we're going to aim to take, and that's kind of our medium case scenario. If we go faster or if we go slower, we'll be diverging from that.
Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do really quick as we slam into a bus is I'm going to pick up the first graffiti soul of the game. We're going to be picking up 105 of these between us. So that's a graffiti soul. You'll see us. That's our main goal, along with the main graffiti that you're very familiar with. We're not going to be talking a lot about the movement or anything of this game because we have so much cool co-op stuff to talk about, like what's going on Twinkachu's screen right now.
All right, I have collected the mystery tape, which means Ace gets to unlock a bunch of souls. The way every level works is that there are 8 souls. 3 of them are just on the map by default. That first one Ace picked up is one of those. And then picking up that little tape makes 5 more available for unlock by doing a little movement combo. Every level has a grind combo, an air trick combo, just a general trick combo, a point combo, which is like a trick combo you have to do on a specific part of the map, and then a special movement challenge that's going to be weird and janky, and we're going to see a better example of that next level. Ace,
I just unlocked all of those graffiti souls, so there are, as Twinkie said, 5. I just unlocked all 5 in super quick sequence. Now we're going to go around this level. If you look at the map for the quarter second I had it pulled up there, this is just a big loop. Yeah, that Twinkie will have it up. It's a big loop with a little bit of snaking. So what that means for us is that for co-op, we're going to split up. I'm going forward and completing the level. Twinkachu is going backwards and completing the level that way. And we're going to basically finish up in the middle, but Twinkachu is going to be a little farther ahead to go ahead and get to the next story beat just ahead of me.
Good pun calling it a story beat.
Thank you. I really worked hard.
This is a phenomenal pun. Here's the next story beat. It's a character named Beat. The way that every level is structured, there's going to be some graffiti that we're going to clear out, and then there's going to be a couple other little challenges. So in this one, we have a movement challenge and then a race against Beat, and then we're also going to have a fight against some cops. So we're going to co-op the graffiti and just get that out of the way as fast as possible. Also, here I'm about to pick up a soul that Ace unlocked a minute ago. And then there's less we can do to co-op the other parts of the level, but sometimes we can do some fun stuff.
Yeah, but because the co-op mod spawns a player instance, like there is a real character in, they get interacted with by the AI in really interesting and fun ways that sometimes we can take advantage of, especially later in this run.
We're gonna
there's really cool interactions.
Coming up, we're gonna see an example of us not taking advantage of that and potentially having problems with it. But first, we're gonna run in a circle.
Oh, hey, important. One of the things that gets shared between us is our can count. You will always see us have a synchronized can count. Because that, excuse me, B, I do want to race you around. Thank you. I was mashing so well.
Good job.
So when I boost, it's going to cost us from our shared pool of cans. It's also going to cost Twinkachu from their shared pool of cans. So that's one of the big routing constraints.
Yeah. Generally, a character can hold 30 cans, or some characters later can hold 35. The two of us together have 30 shared cans.
Yeah.
So we have to be very careful about when we use cans.
Dang. Yeah. A lot of JSRF utilizes a lot of boosting to increase your speed, which is a technique I'm using right now, but it costs us 10 cans. And all of a sudden, you can really end up messing with your co-op partner very quickly if you just boost at the wrong time. So all of these are very carefully considered. But thankfully, Dogen, this race around Dogen, is pretty easy because we get enough cans to each independently do our runs.
Yeah, we're mostly just doing the regular any percent path here. And just the cans that we need are here.
So this run is like an hour and a half long. How long is it, or short is it, I guess, compared to if someone were to do this solo?
How long is the Souls percent run?
Souls percent is, I want to say it's like 210, but I think it's a little less than that these days.
2 hours-ish. We're going to save half an hour.
Yeah, over half an hour in this.
That's good. That's a very healthy length to save.
Yeah, being able, as you'll see, as we progress through this, we're going to be able to do a lot of splitting up.
Hey, am I causing problems in your cockpit right now?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. You just knocked over some of the cops. So
you're
again,
welcome.
These are physics objects that we can interact with the alternate player models.
Yeah.
So Twinkachu's model knocked him over on my screen.
Yeah, so that's the best possible outcome there. The other thing that can happen is that the cops can try to pathfind to me instead of to Ace, or vice versa, and then they move super unpredictably. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
We're going into Shibuya Terminal now, which is kind of one of the most iconic levels of the game. We are going to just split this any percent route exactly in half, and we are going to obliterate it in about 40 seconds. We have 35 tags to take care of, and I did get that one. And it's gonna be done so quick. Here, Cans.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, these are very carefully timed sometimes, where we get can pickups just in the nick of time.
There you go.
Just in the nick of time to be able to do that.
There's one fight towards the end of the game in particular where we'll see that.
One bus.
Dude, you need to go to the hospital after getting hit by a literal car.
That's the next mod they should add for this game. You actually
the Kaizo mod?
The Broken Bones mod?
There's a Kaizo mod of this game that is just evil. If you get hit by any traffic, you immediately that's the end of the game. So
that's a fun. We should be doing that more, I think.
I disagree with you.
Walk with me here. What if we had JSRF Battle Royale?
No, I think we've talked about doing that before.
I don't like that idea, but if you can integrate it with JSRF Bingo, shout out to JSRF Bingo, I'm down.
Hey, we should talk about the route that we're doing right now.
That's a good idea.
Cool.
While the cutscene was going, you going ahead. I got stuff to do.
Oh, right, you have to do things. Okay, so we did those 2 levels pretty much completely together. Now we're going to split up. I am going to speed through the rest of this level. There is another movement challenge and then a fight, and I'm just going to power through them. Ace is going to stay behind, pick up the tape, and do all of the unlocks here, which includes one of those special challenges that is super notoriously terrible. So every level has a special challenge that's something about, like, the unique layout of the level. Lots of them are, in theory, very cool, but in practice, very badly coded. So the Shibuya Terminal one is to jump on all of these bus platforms without hitting the ground. But the detection is kind of bad, and they're kind of weirdly laid out, and so it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most painful ones because the hitboxes are offset from exactly where they are. But I think I've moved in a proper enough way that it should unlock now.
Hey, nice.
Uh-oh. All right, let's do the backup. There it is. That's one I didn't hit.
All right.
Boom.
So while Ace is figuring that out, I am powering through the level so I can get into the next chapter early and get started on things there. Generally, the way that the next couple levels are going to work is that there are going to be 3 areas that we're going to have to do. And each of us is going to do one, and then we'll do the third together, and it'll sync us back up. So I get in early to get some stuff started sooner, and that means that I end up doing more of that third level, depending on how my other movement goes.
Yeah,
Go ahead. No, you finish your commentary first,
Okay,
please.
what I was going to say is, as Twinkachu mentioned earlier, it is adaptive. The route does change either a little or a lot based on how good we're playing. So it's just kind of important to know and be able to adapt to each other's routes. We both know each other's routes pretty well, not perfectly, but enough that we can work with it to just fix any problems that occur throughout the run.
I will say Ace knows my routes way better than I know hers. If you hear us panicking and trying to reroute something, it will mostly be Ace figuring that out.
Well, I am curious, how much of this run would you say is done together versus going on your own separate routes?
It's the majority of it is together, I think. Like there are a couple.
Yeah, I'd say about 60% together.
Yeah, there are a couple levels that we do entirely separate, but for the most part, we're doing all of them at least a little bit together.
I see what you're saying. And I guess as a follow-up to that, how much of this run would you say, how much of like your route is dependent on what the other person is doing? And like you need this person to like a certain amount of graffiti cans at this point, or so if you complete this action, kind of stuff like that.
Oh, like almost all of it.
All of it. Yeah,
fair.
Everything we're doing is basically story mandated. Like we're doing the minimum plus all the extra souls. So there's really like everything we're doing is critically important.
And also everything is very tied into each other because of the way that the chapters are structured. Like how I do on this level and how Ace does on the level that she's going to do next impacts the next level that we go to. And then after that, we get into a section where we have like 5 levels in a row that their progress is all tied together. So we're going to have a couple of like sync up points. But for the most part, like how we do in one level really impacts the next couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I just did right there was a trick called Rip Skip, where we kind of clip through a little bit of hole in the wall. And what that does is allows me to make progress in a level I wouldn't normally be able to make progress in. This is used in any percent, but it's really cool in co-op because it allows us even more cool routing, being able to split up and then meet up again later.
Yeah,
so,
in any percent, that's like a major skip. In this, it's kind of just a minor sequence break. We're not actually skipping all that much by doing it. It just lets Ace do that level early.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Also interesting is that this fight I'm doing right now, Ace is also going to have to do, which is not the case for a lot of other fights we're going to see in the game. Generally, fights aren't required for level completion, but this one is for some reason, which is why I'm here early. I can get it done early and set things up for Ace to do while she waits for the fight to spawn in a couple minutes, and then I can speed ahead into the next level. Also, I'm going to kill a guy real quick.
R.I.P.
Yeah, so I asked y'all this question as we were setting up, but this is the scenic route, and so like I am curious, how scenic is this route, or in other words, how glitchy is this run, or glitchless is this run, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Most of the things that look glitchy are just co-op mod shenanigans. Like there are not that many actual glitches in the run.
That was awkward.
There are some like minor movement tricks, but there aren't really like major skips. There's like one, and it's not even that major because we still have to do the level. The all collectibles requirement makes any sort of major like level or area skips not super viable.
No, yeah, really fair.
We definitely visit almost everywhere of interest in this game. There's only a few areas we don't go to. Like,
which areas do we not go to?
We go to every level. It's every area of every level. There's only a very few. Like in Kiba, we don't go to the cat room, for example.
That is devastating.
But that's only where graffiti is in the post-game.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing we're not doing is post-game graffiti, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit more to this game that you can do in like a more true 100% run, but the all collectibles is kind of a nice middle ground.
I see. Our producer Ray in chat here mentions the spray mods. Y'all are going so fast, I didn't even realize that these are custom spray designs that you're doing here. These are really nice.
Don't look at my minor broken.
I'm going to be completely honest. Mine have been the same for so long, I forgot they're modded. But yeah, we do have one from GDQ Hotfix when I know we appeared in 2020. If you want to know how long it's been.
Here.
I made a big jump there. This is part of an unlock sequence, so what I'm doing is unlocking. I got the tape. I'm going to pick up a bunch of graffiti souls while also unlocking additional ones. We're trying to be as efficient as possible with all this, and there's a lot of routing spent to do it.
I just unlocked another one of the special tools that is a little bit tricky. So you have this notebook in the game that tells you what all of the challenges are. You don't just have to, like, guess. But the one that it gives you for this level, the special challenge description is just GWGWGW. And what the game is trying to tell you is that you have to grind, wall ride back and forth down that alley. Of course. Except it doesn't even actually track that you do everything in that order. You just have to be on the first rail of that section for a full second and then not hit the ground. When we say that the special challenges have weird detection, that's the kind of thing that we're working with.
I see what you're saying.
Also, I am finished with Chiro Graffiti. So Ace is going to have to come in here to do that tank fight, which means I'm leaving some of the souls in this middle area for her to pick up while she waits for it to spawn in. But this one's a little too far, so I'm going to grab it. And then I'm going to go to RDH.
Yeah. Yep. I guess I can talk about it now since I'll probably forget about it when we get into the level. There's a lot of points in this game where dialogue is happening, usually between the cops or whatever. And that gives us an opportunity to get some stuff done before the triggers for them activate. Hey, we're about to high five.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hey.
Hi!
Just jumped directly over your head.
Yeah. Miss my bus jump for that? That's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
We do also have collision, which is funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so a weird quirk of the co-op mod, our graffiti progress is synced, but you have to be in a level for that to register. So I have to enter RDH, and then it immediately says, oh, well, the graffiti is done, you're good, and then I get to leave.
Yeah, you do so much work. We're really proud of you.
So that was the most work anyone has ever done in that area. I'm so brave for that one.
RDH survivor, very brave.
Very brave. And so now I get to go into the next level and start unlocking things.
Insane. Also, can I be so real? Part of me didn't believe you when you said that you were on here in 2020.
We've been around.
JSRF. That's and then I just saw the run. It was random number generation. I didn't know
sure was.
Rando. I didn't know Rando existed for this game in 2020. That's nice.
Yeah.
How long has the randomizer existed?
I think since late 2018. One of my tags, so if I can story for a minute, like 30 seconds, one of my tags is an RNG tag, which is from that show. I believe his Skybill says, oh, we don't have the logo. We don't have a logo for this. So one of our graphic design friends just made one, and it is a true graphic design is my passion kind of design. So you'll be able to see it whenever I spray some small graffiti in a little bit. It's really good.
Cannot stress enough that the person who made this is like a professional working artist.
Yes.
A person who went to school for graphic design.
Graphic design it really is their passion. It really is.
I am doing another special challenge right here. This is 99th Street, which is one of the other like very iconic, classically JSRF levels. And the special challenge is just to ride all the way around this ring of rails without touching the ground, which we did. Yay!
Yay. Cool. I finished my job in Chuo. I knocked the old man off the roof, and then picked up my last graffiti soul. I checked the start screen real quick to confirm we have 8. So now I know we do not have to come back here. And then I'm going to meet Twinkachoo in 99th Street in a little bit.
So this is one of the levels that we have a less set route for. In general, like the third in a set will have a less locked-in route because it's
a flexible route.
Yeah, it's the most likely to get screwed over by earlier mistakes.
Yeah.
So we'll check in when Ace arrives. And
Hey, I'm arrived.
oh,
Where
okay.
you at?
I am in light side.
am
I
arrived.
just finished
Okay,
the
I'm just
spotlight
gonna do
fight.
dark.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, definitely doing dark. You're skipping air on this.
skipping air.
Could
Okay.
theoretically do air. Actually, I could do air. It might mess up my trick. We'll see. Kind of improving this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's air 4. That's going to unlock, but it kind of pauses me. I'm still going to get the jump off of this, though, which is awesome. That allows me to go into the dark side, the opposite of what Twinkachu's light side was there. I'm going to do the spotlight fight over here. And then we're going to work from opposite sides, and Twinkachu will head towards the middle.
Yeah, so this area is split into 3 sections. I always do this one first, and then what else I do kind of depends on how both of us are pacing. So we entered closer together than usual, so Ace is probably doing a little more than usual this time.
Yep. I unlocked air. You don't need to pick it up until later, though. Empty cleanup.
Cool.
And, oh boy, cans. I'll get you some in a few if that's a problem.
Not a problem.
Awesome. But you do need to get, wall ride to dark.
I will get well red to dark. Okay, there we go. We have figured out the route.
Yep. We have a whole, because we play JSR Bingo, we have names for literally everything in this entire game. And so it helps us a ton in communication and being able to communicate graffiti souls, locations, and things like that. Good call outs.
Yeah, we are able to very quickly refer to like literally any collectible in the game by a unique nickname.
Nice.
Should I get wall ride before I finish sprays?
No,
Okay.
I got it. I will finish sprays.
Okay. I'm doing the water tags right now. So.
Yeah. I finished mine really quickly, so.
Okay, I have done that. Let me go get the soul, and then we can...
Yep.
The thing we have to be careful about right here is that when we finish the graffiti, it's going to teleport us somewhere else in the level, so we want to make sure that it isn't teleporting us away from things we need to pick up.
That's fair. Do you say that most of the nicknames for like all the collectibles that you get in this run are things that like make sense, or is it just something like this is called a chicken nugget because I was eating chicken nuggets when I found it?
Most of them are just descriptive. Some of them are silly. In particular, there's one that has only ever been called Two World Soul because someone who used to run this game whose name was Two Worlds just liked it.
That's fair.
It's hers
She
forever.
would pick it up. Yeah, she would pick it up as the last required soul in any percent. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We got to do a little syncing action.
Oh, this is cool.
Say on map.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I'm climbing. Okay, I hit yes.
Okay. 3, 2,
1.
Okay.
Go. That was so synced.
Go.
Okay, so Ace has to do more things than I do here, so I can explain this. So remember how I said that the way that this mod works is that it spawns in another character model? Well, now the game is making us play Capture the Flag, and our Ace's character model can pick up flags for mine. So we're gonna let the rival gang pick up the first one, and then I am standing in the second one. And when it spawns in, I pick it up for both of us. And then Ace can get the rest of them. And so we're going to just beat this whole thing in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. They spawn one in light, one in dark, 3 in center. So we let Rapid 99 pick up the one in light, and then we pick up the remaining 4, and that gives both of us the victory condition right there. So you climb out of the water. Very cool.
I realized,
and that's the end of the Rapid 99 flag battle.
I realized a couple days ago that I have like 10 seconds of downtime that I can throw myself into the abyss during. Okay. So now we're coming up on that section where we have like 5 levels in a row that are all going to really impact each other. Oh, here, I'm taking the
Beautiful.
boost.
We love stressful parts of the run.
Whoa.
Hi. Hello.
That looks-
I didn't skip cutscenes as well as I normally do, so you are much closer.
I got
What was going on there? Were you trying to grind on their head? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I got some real weird collision there.
But I get it. I feel like Pikachu just gave you a concussion with their feet right there.
Accurate skates to the face.
Yeah.
This is one of the danger points that Twinkachu or I could hit a really precise trick. It doesn't look like we're going to.
To clarify, hitting this precise trick would be bad. We are still going for it.
Yeah,
Just because it's cool.
If we both hit it, it saves over a minute. But it's insanely precise, and both of us have to do it.
Almost hit it, but I didn't. We're good.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is our only, like, quote-unquote skip of the run, but it's just gonna skip a scripted movement section, and then we're gonna do the level anyways, just without this scripted movement section. Because when you're in these scripted movement sections, you can't unlock souls, and that is inconvenient.
Yep.
So we're gonna skip that part and then just do the rest of the level.
Yeah, normally in any percent, you will never see the sewers. We're going to give you a full grand tour of where every soul spawns in the sewers and go pick them up.
We're gonna see all the weird parts of the sewers. It's great.
When I say the scenic route, the scenery in question is the sewers.
Yeah, exactly. So I did my skip. Twinkachu's going to do the same one.
I hit it. We're good.
Okay, thank goodness.
I almost like psyched
climb.
myself out.
If you've ever played this game casually, you will know that the sewers is a giant pain. I'm going to try and climb up the sewers in about 20 to 30 seconds, all the way to the top. It's super cool. I love this movement sequence, and it's really, really difficult as well.
Ace is doing very cool things. I am failing to hit a very easy soul. We're good. We got
Are
there.
you getting sewers entrance?
It only took me 2 tries.
All right. There is the hardest trick right there. That is very precise. And now I'm going to do 45 tricks to unlock all the graffiti souls.
Yeah. So we're doing kind of the same thing we did in Chapter 1 here. We're gonna have Ace do a very difficult unlock sequence and then just speed on ahead through the rest of the chapter while I stay behind and clean up all of the souls that get unlocked. In particular, there is a like boss fight kind of thing in the next level. It's called a Tagger's Tag. And the issue where enemies try to pathfind to the other player model causes a lot of issues in that one. So to avoid that, we're just not going to be in the level at the same time at all.
Yeah, that is a really important avoidance technique.
I missed my sewers jump.
No,
not the sewers jump.
The one that I said I was going to miss. No.
Because you hit it every time in practice?
Yeah.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It is.
No.
That jump is not even that hard, but I am bad at hitting it consistently, and then I hit it too consistently in practice earlier today, so, it was inevitable.
That's why you should never doubt yourself.
Exactly.
Never.
Believe in yourself forever. Okay. But it's not that hard. I'll be totally fine.
Tagger's Tag, so...
Okay, Ace is doing the very precise fight that I am avoiding.
Yeah. The reason why it's difficult, especially for both in the same... Well, other than the pathfinding problem, is that they also take 30 cans apiece to defeat, which is our entire supply, so we're going to have to refill and use... do you need a boost?
I will in a second.
Okay.
I got a weird camera angle and freaked myself out.
Okay, I'm going to spray the second one real quick.
Okay, I'm jumping.
So we're going to have to refill and use
jump.
6 full inventories of cans.
Let me know when I can boost without ending your whole career. Okay. That was the jump that I missed. It's up to here. But then I need a boost.
You're allowed to do it.
To get off of here.
Go for it.
Oh, that isn't going to hit.
I think I bad cycled.
Okay, well, that's fine because I fell.
Okay.
I didn't get the rail cling.
No.
Okay, that's easier to back
gotta
up,
go
though.
interrupt this guy.
I am just going to climb very slowly, and it's going to be fine.
Ooh, I think I might have saved bad cycle. Let me go see. Did I knock him off of it? No.
So what goes wrong in the Tagger's Tag that Ace is doing when it goes wrong is that the enemies get knocked off of their regular path, and they just go all over the place. You have to really chase them down. Normally, they have like a pretty predictable route where they just kind of run in circles at the bottom of these chambers. But if they get knocked off of that path, they will just start climbing.
Yeah, this is a thing that usually does not happen to me, but I messed up my setup very slightly, and whoopsie daisy.
The
You need a boost?
I don't. I'm just gonna climb slow.
Okay, that's good.
The common theme among the taggers tag fights is that all of them are fine until they start to go wrong, and then they go really wrong just as soon as something goes slightly wrong.
All right, I got mine. Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't terrible.
So this is going to be like the timing we got yesterday, I guess, because I'm going to be entering 100-meter room as you're in Hikage.
Correct.
So that means you're doing more of Kibo, and then we're splitting the skyscraper evenly.
Sounds good. I think we can figure that out.
Yeah, it's workable.
Gonna try my bus jump again.
Okay.
That's gonna hit it. Literally great. Okay, cool.
Goated. Okay,
Beautiful.
now I get to be in purgatory. So
Why are you in purgatory?
when we said we're taking you on the scenic route, this is the scenic route.
The scenery in question.
The scenery in question. I am going to be doing this for the next 3 minutes.
Skip the cutscene. No.
So
That can't be healthy for the knees.
Right?
That cannot be healthy for the knees.
Yeah.
In any way.
So the game developers realized that you could chain wall rides together in a way that's kind of cool. And you can gain height up a vertical tunnel like this, which is neat. This is called a 100-meter room. You will see the distance up marked out on the wall. It is 100 meters. I'm at 40 currently. And there is a soul
I see what you're
at
saying.
the very top.
Is this to scale? My goodness.
I don't know. I hope.
I hope it is. That'd be really cool if it was. Yo, while you're trekking up this tower right now, is now a good time to talk about bingo?
Always. It's always a good time to talk about bingo.
That is my exact response.
Tell me about bingo. I want to know more about bingo. What is bingo? What is JSRF bingo?
All right, I'll run this.
You can do the nerd thing.
Okay, so JSRF Bingo is our favorite thing on planet Earth. It is a game mode where everything is available to go to, but nothing is done yet. So it's this open world game, and you get a bingo board with up to 25 graffitis, souls to pick up, or characters to unlock. And you race usually as 2 teams of 2 to acquire more points or squares than the other team. It is a highly competitive game mode that we have run for 7 seasons and turned into a major production. We have voice acting from Siva Gunner's voice actor of DJ Professor K.
Yeah.
We have a full tech stack set up using all the technology of this and a whole bunch more. It is so cool. Please look up JSRF Bingo on YouTube especially. We'll broadcast matches on Twitch, but we have 7 seasons of VODs on YouTube. It is so much fun. It's a thing we love more than anything else.
We're very normal about JSRF Bingo. But that also pretty directly turned into the routing of this category, because we both know a ton about weird routing from playing weird co-op through Bingo. So that's my last sewer soul. Let me confirm. That's an 8.
Yeah, I've seen a few matches. It's a really high quality production, and the people involved in the JSR community are absolutely incredibly passionate about it. Y'all should check it out. It's amazing.
All right, I'm done with sewers. I'm free. I'm out of purgatory.
Yay.
Now I go into more sewers.
More sewers!
More sewers. The scenery in question, even grosser looking sewers.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't see more than a couple seconds of bottom point before the fight. We're going to get to see almost 2 laps of it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in a really interesting order.
Yeah, so now I am going to unlock and pick up everything here. Bottom point is also one of those levels that's just a big circle, except that the trigger for that really difficult fight is directly opposite the entrance in that circle. So I have to go backwards halfway around the circle, pretty much up to the trigger, and then back to start and around the other way to pick everything up. And then I can do the fight. The alternative is that I come back here later, but I don't want to do that because it's gross in here.
Just like an actual sewer.
Exactly. Not only is this an actual sewer, this is the bottom point of the sewer. That's what this area is called. It's the grossest part of the sewer.
Although I will say, if any of you try to go to your sewers in real life, it will not look like this. Don't go to your sewers. Please, I promise.
Yeah. Don't go into.
Yeah, it's not in Tokyo.
Not fun.
Don't try to skate in your sewers. I beg of you.
Your sanitation workers will not enjoy that.
Exactly.
Your local sanitation workers.
Yeah, they will think that is no fun. And also probably you will think that is no fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to pick up 10 cans here in just a second? Or should
I can.
Get some?
So that was the halfway point. So now I am going backwards. I unlocked everything like on the way there, and now I pick everything up and go around the other way. And so at some point soon, we're going to have to start coordinating because I'm going to have to do this fight that I need 1 million cans for, but Ace is also doing things, so we have to be careful.
Yeah, spraying the Hikage graffiti route, which is one of the the can lightest areas in the entire game, is really nasty. Along with the fact that Twinkachu does need all 30 cans to spray every poison jam. So I'm going to be using my knowledge of exactly where they are to kind of route this as on the fly as possible. Twinkachu off a set route, I'm just going to vibe.
Taking the vibes approach. This whole speedrun is the vibes approach. Oh, I missed that.
So
are you covering up the trans fish and putting goldfish instead?
I am. I'm a terrible person. It's just how it works.
Trans fish rights.
Trans fish rights.
Trans fish deserve rights too. Okay, where am I going?
That's what we're celebrating this Vital. We're celebrating trans fish rights.
Exactly.
Honestly.
That is what we're raising money for.
The National Fish Law Center.
Shoutouts to women and also to fish.
Let's go, women. The fish specifically.
The intersection, of course, being the women want me, fish fear me.
Oh, that's what we're raising money for? Wait, I have a hat that says that. Do I have to wear that for the run?
You could. You should, actually.
You should.
Where are you at?
I just got to the end of the winding rails.
Okay.
So I've got
time to finish this graffiti route, and it's going to interrupt heli skip.
Oh,
which
awesome.
is going to be even worse.
Yeah, so unfortunately for Ace, after she finishes that difficult area, she has another difficult area. Normally I do more of that, but I messed up in the sewers a little too much, so we're shuffling around. Let me know when I'm good to start, or if I need to go pick up cans before I hit the trigger.
I'm going to boost for 10, and then I'll pick them up immediately.
Okay. I am on pause. Let me know when
you can start.
That's the other thing that we can do, is we can pause and sit on the menu and wait for the other person to fill the cans back up if you're in, like, a truly terrible situation. Okay.
Yeah, I try and save a couple seconds off these routes by trying to tell Twinkachu to start sooner, so then I will pick up cans in time by the time they need them. They don't need to start with 30, they just need to be able to spray 30. Oh.
Okay, it's
slow route.
Fine, it's just gonna take a second. Normally I can spray this one down before, like, I would be finishing right now, but I did not quite. I messed up a jump very slightly, so I'm gonna let that guy fall into that room and just chase everyone down. Yeah, sometimes you can spray that second poison jam, like, running across the top of this room, which is very fast, but sometimes you mess up your timing and you just have to chase the third one around.
I can get 5 cans in just a second if you need.
I do. I need every can ever, forever.
Yeah, welcome to the poison jam fight. All right, you have it.
Okay.
All right.
I have one more poison jam to go, but I can get the cans.
Fill my cans. I'm going to do a heli skip, and then I will get you the return cans.
Okay. Do you need a full 30?
No, probably a lot less.
Okay. Well, you're at 25. Oh,
I'm going to do a skip called heli skip. I'm going to skip some helicopters. This is really hard in Japanese, but we're playing in English, so this is trivial.
Let me know when I am good to use cans again.
Just a second. I'm
just going to follow this guy around so that I don't have to run and catch up with him later.
Clear.
Y'all are in sync. My goodness.
I got more cans for you.
Thank you. I need probably 3 more.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a can spot I have never picked up legitimately in my life.
All right, we're done. Okay,
Beautiful.
I am going to Kibo to
Applause in
help.
chat.
Yes, I'll
Question mark?
work with the route.
Okay. Normally, at this point, I go to Kibo and do a bunch of what Ace is doing currently, but also normally I am into Kibo much earlier.
Can you get 4 cans in RDH?
Yes. So we're gonna figure out what I have to do. I also will have to go to Hikage at some point to claim that like graffiti completion, which means I have to just run there and enter the level like we saw earlier with RDH. So
You're gonna do so much work.
prepare for me to do the most work anyone has ever done in Hikage Street.
Can I just say one thing that I love about this mod, and this works a lot because a lot of games don't really work with co-op like this. It works the exact same way as a Hat in Time, which that is like not a mod built into the game, but like whenever one of you goes through a loading screen, it doesn't bring the other person through the loading screen. Whenever one of you has a cutscene, the other person doesn't have to watch the cutscene. And I think that that's like peak co-op experience, and that should be how co-op is for most games. And I really appreciate that's how it is here.
Yeah.
All right, you're getting entrance sprays. I'm doing your unlock sequence. Do the same thing we did from yesterday.
What did we do yesterday?
Let me do my unlock sequence and I'll tell you.
Okay, this is doing a very difficult sequence. I vaguely remember what I did. I am doing sprays, and then I'm stall launching, and then I'm picking up special and
Yeah.
souls. Okay,
Something like that. Let me finish this.
yeah. Ace is doing what is normally my hardest trick in the run, but if I mess up enough conveniently, I don't have to do it.
All right, I'm gonna get it with special too. So you only have to do the unlock for it, or the pickup for it, not the unlock.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do a trick that I'm bad at. Let's see if this one's
Very
gonna work.
hard.
I believe in you.
Nope. I get a couple of tries at it though. It's gonna look very silly if I hit it.
Please, it's so much fun.
It would. Oh,
Oh,
we did it.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Let's go. Okay,
Stall launch is really cool.
question: is your controller okay?
my controller is fine. Don't worry about it.
I was just like, I feel like you're murdering it right now. What is going on?
Yeah, so that's why the trick is hard. Is you have to mash like crazy, on an original Xbox controller, which will harm your fingers a lot.
Are you in green tunnel or are you past?
I'm past.
Or past it?
I am jumping to the wires to spray my other
Get
helicopters.
special, and I think you're clear to leave after that. To be
Just
perfectly
getting
honest.
special. Okay,
I think so.
Get out of here.
Because I have to get green tunnel, and this is the same route as yesterday.
Okay. Am I getting like under wires or anything?
No, I got under wires and Two Worlds ending platform.
Oh, cool.
So you are clear to get to STPP early, and we'll do you on observatory.
Except that I have to go to Hikage first.
Oh yeah. But we'll do you on observatory. I'll take center sprays this time.
Okay.
We'll do it a little better than yesterday.
We did a similar route yesterday because I made similar sewers mistakes yesterday, and we did not figure out the co-op for the next area all that well.
I see.
But we're gonna do better this time.
Yay!
Yay! We learned.
Don't forget, folks, this is a Frost Fatalis 2026 preview. Actually, exactly 1 week from today, they're going to be in studio doing this run, and so I'm very excited to see that. It's going to be a little bit of a different experience in that y'all are going to be in the same room. So we'll see how well you coordinate there versus here.
I don't know if this is 100% confirmed yet, but I think we are doing an incentive where we are going to do a couple of levels, 2 players, 1 controller. So one of us will be hitting the buttons and one of us will be moving the sticks, like on the same controller.
Oh, nice. Wait, so
Not for the whole
So
run.
one-
Not for the run. Like
Oh,
as
okay.
as a bonus incentive thing, we're gonna do like 1 or 2 levels like that after the run.
No, but my thing is not that part, but my thing is just like one of you controlling the stakes, other. It's not gonna be like one of you do the left, the other one does the right.
Well,
it's going to split between sticks and buttons.
It's one of us is left, one of us is right. But in practice for this game, that's one person is sticks and one is buttons.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because you don't use the right stick at all for this.
No.
I mean, it does something, but you don't need it. It triggers it controls your camera, which we never need.
And it's only
fair.
when you're standing still in first person.
Yeah.
Like, it's super
what you're saying.
useless.
Because in my mind, you just said we're gonna do 2P1C, but in like the most inefficient way possible.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2P1C, but one of us is using V's. One of us
This is
on
using
the
a
button.
Wiimote.
Yeah, exactly. One person gets like this part of the controller, and one person gets everything else. I don't actually know if that was in frame at all.
If it is, I can show it.
That's fine. If you saw me just walk directly past the soul, don't worry about it. I'm getting it later. There are a couple points later where we're going to have to come back to some of the levels. And when we do that, we can pick up souls that we unlocked earlier. Okay, I'm doing Observatory. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, I think... Do we skip unlocks? I think we skip initial unlocks. You get the tape. I'll do my own unlocks. You do your... we'll get air, grind naturally. You start with Observatory, get tricks.
Am I unlocking points?
Clear as mud. I can do that. No big deal.
Are you unlocking special? If I'm getting
Probably do that.
if I'm getting tape, I should unlock special probably.
You should. You
Okay.
should.
If I'm unlocking special, I should get points too.
Yeah.
I do unlocks and then I go up to Observatory.
That's so right. You're right. I'll take care grind, but you'll get it anyway. Oh gosh. Twinkachu's in the same fight, and we're going to cause a lot of problems for each other.
This fight in particular, like the pathing gets very chaotic, even just in vanilla. But this one, the cops will start straight up teleporting.
Just out here teleporting.
We're gonna fight.
Jumped on.
We're gonna kill this old man again.
We are perfectly synced.
Here, let me. I tried to get out of your way, and I went the same direction you went.
This is the true co-op experience.
All right, I'm getting it. My tag.
All right. I'm going the other way.
Oh, never
I'm
mind.
Start getting out to the level.
I thought I beat you to a tag. You just weren't going for it.
You did. You did. Trust me. Don't worry. You definitely beat me to it. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so now I picked up the tape here, and I'm gonna start unlocking things. And then some of them are going to become available for Ace pickup. I mean, all of them are, but some of them are going to be like right in front of Ace.
Yeah. Currently, I'm headed out towards grind and points where they spawn. Currently, they're not even there though.
Are you
They will be
grind?
spawning.
Who's getting grind?
I can unlock grind. No big deal. I'll do it right here. And this spawns it just out ahead of me. There it is.
Okay, let me go unlock points for you. I got
You have
special.
about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Well, you might have more than 30 seconds. You have about 40 seconds.
One thing that I am curious about when it comes to the both of you and your experience with this game is that I know that there's a lot of overlap, with games of similar types, such as the original Jet Set Radio and or Jet Grind Radio, depending on where you're from in the world, and also, of course, a more recent example, Bomber Cyberpunk. I know a lot of people in that community overlap with Jet Set Radio Future. I don't know if you've played either of those games yourself, but I am curious as to how those kind of compare to this game, their move sets. Do you enjoy them just as much as you do this one? I'm curious.
I will answer that.
You can
You're
go.
going ahead.
Or-
Okay. I will go. I will answer that in my playtime in each game. JSR, I have 5 minutes in, I believe. BRC, I have 2 hours in, and JSRF, I have 1,300 hours in. I don't think they are bad games. I think the movement specifically is not what I enjoy personally, especially JSR, which is super not movement based, unlike this game, which the movement is everything to me in this game.
Yeah, I feel like most of the other games that try to do what this one does miss some marks on the movement. And I think lots of the other games that are inspired by or, predecessors to this game do lots of other things better than this game. I think the original JSR has like better character design and better music and like better kind of visual identity than this game does pretty solidly. And I liked a lot of what Bomb Rush did with all of that too. Maybe not level design. But I feel like all of the games kind of don't quite nail the satisfying movement system in the way that this one does, which is what makes everyone keep coming back to this one.
Yeah, it says something that we just fully absorbed the BRC bingo community, and they all played JSRF bingo and became repeat viewers. So
yeah,
I'm letting that speak for itself just a little bit.
I do think that like the pivotal and most important thing about a game, whether it's a speedrun or casual, is that it needs to be fun. And like regardless of like music or art or all the artistic elements that you can put into a game, at the end of the day, what matters the most is that it's fun and people can come back to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray center tags real quick.
Okay.
You should be. I think I saw you're pretty close.
I just picked up tricks, so I have...
Awesome. Yeah, that's relatively close to the end of the route.
Yeah. And so after this, we're going to have one more level, and then we have wellness break. I remembered.
So good.
So here, there are going to be like 3 more tags on my end, and then we're going to have... one more level that we're going to have no graffiti in. This is actually the last level that we're going to do where we're going to have like a regular graffiti route in. After this, the game gets a little weirder.
Yeah, it gets a little strange. It'll start immediately when we come back from the break too. I'm super excited.
Okay, spraying the last tag.
Cool, I'm ready. Cool.
All right.
And so...
Beautiful.
Then I'm going to immediately start this Mortals Taggarts tag, and that was kind of strange. That ended super early.
I hate this bit. I hate this bit. I hate this bit.
Might be some new tech we have to investigate.
I hate this bit.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
Wow, did you have the same thing happen? Wonder if it's a co-op thing.
Yeah, the fight ended early. That's never happened before.
All right.
Whoa! They said the thing.
New tech. Quick Mortals.
Except that's actually...
I'm gonna start the fight.
Totally how the fight goes.
All right, beautiful.
I'm gonna start fight immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock things immediately.
We're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday on this. Also, we're -7.
Whoa. Wait, like actually?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think...
All right.
I think it's fine if we do. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, good. Cam perfect. Good.
Okay, so this is actually some super weird co-op stuff happening in this level, previous bit aside.
Yeah.
The last fight is supposed to go like that. It ends very quickly and moves to another level, and it has become a community meme to act like it's never happened before every time.
Oh my god, Twink. I walked into the thing.
Oh no.
We're
no.
cooked.
Oh, that's
we're cooked.
actually bad.
That's terrible.
Okay.
We'll come. Okay. Get the tape.
I have the tape.
Do the Immortals fight ASAP, and we'll fix it in.
We'll come back later. Okay.
We can wellness break after Twink finishes their stuff up. Oh my goodness, that's catastrophic.
I'm gonna finish the lap I'm on just because I'm already...
Yeah, totally.
All good.
Okay, so this is the level we have to come back to anyways. Ace accidentally exited it early.
Yeah, so speaking of the weird co-op
that weird
stuff,
co-op thing I didn't quite get to.
So normally that fight starts immediately, the one that I just did.
The one that you'll
Instead,
see me do
because of... Instead of... Oh, I hope that I don't set your cans to 0. This might be... Okay, I'm just sitting on character select. I hope you're at 30.
I am at 30.
Okay.
Don't do anything.
I'm not gonna... Controller is right here, not saying it, not doing a thing. So to get co-op working, we have to disable, allies hitting triggers and things like that. That means we don't start the fight as soon as we enter. this lets us do really cool things like start, be able to do all these unlocks and pickups early, but I walked into the trigger zone that it's supposed to have, and that messed everything up.
Yeah, so normally this fight doesn't have, like, a trigger that you hit in the world. It just happens automatically. But the way that co-op disables some things makes it a trigger we can hit, which lets us do all of this early, which is great for co-op. And it does mean also that you can accidentally walk into the trigger, which is not great.
Yeah, I tried to cut a corner that I normally don't cut because yesterday I felt I was super far behind.
Okay, I finished the fight.
Yeah. Okay, good.
I have to get back to the trigger now, though.
Oh, it's all good. Okay.
When we are, about to go into the wellness break, I will ask you to give like a 3, 2, 1 countdown so we can know when to like pause the timer.
It'll be coming up. It'll be as soon as I exit this level. There will be like a little cutscene.
Sounds good.
That I'm gonna skip through, so it'll be very fast. Okay.
I hope you all have been enjoying this run so far. It's been really, really good.
So it'll be when I walk into this trigger area. So 3, 2, 1. I'm mashing through a cutscene.
All right.
There we go.
Beautiful. All right, folks. Typically in longer runs such as these, we'd like to take a bit of a wellness break. So please take the time to stand up, stretch, get some water, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. We will be right back with more Jet Set Radio Future after a brief break. We'll see you soon. Hello again, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night. My name is Ozmourn, coming at you live from the Iron Bars of Mine Closure with another episode of the Scenic Route here. For those that are just tuning in and maybe have tuned in to the show for the first time, this is a show all about glitches or NMG runs or runs that just naturally have little to no glitches in them. Before we begin, I just wanted to let folks know that we have another event coming up later this month after Frost Fatales as well. We are doing PAX East. GDQ will return to PAX East March 26th through 29th. Visit east.paxsite.com to find out more details about the show or use !PAX in Twitch chat for more info. I absolutely loved PAX East last year, and the folks over there are going to be doing an amazing job. So please check that out later this month after Frost Fatales 2026. We are having a Frost Fatales 2026 preview here today with 7th Ace and Twinkachu doing Jet Set Radio Future. Oh, and of course, before I forget, also happy National Banana Cream Pie Day. If for whatever reason you have a banana cream pie with you, please eat it while you watch this wonderful run. With that being said, we're going to go straight back into the run. Twinkachu and 7th Ace, please take it away.
All right. Are you also on character select, or we just...
Yes, I'm on character select. All right. We can go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So we immediately have a very cool trick coming up that I will explain once we mash through a bunch of things. Oh, I talked the wrong character first.
Yeah, you went Noise Tank first.
More mashing. Punishment for my misstep.
All right.
Being punished for your hubris.
For my hubris. Okay, I'm through. What am I?
Say yes to Noise Tank and skip through.
Okay, I have said yes.
Okay. Skip.
Okay.
All right.
3,
2, perfect.
1. Yeah. Okay. So, this is what I like to call the point in the game where the devs just like kind of gave up. It gets very weird from here. So at this point, we are playing roller derby, which, neat inclusion into a skating game. Except that they make you play this little roller derby minigame like 3 times. The co-op mod skips the first 2 because it is the same thing for all 3 times. And also they give you this co-op or this in-game partner that you're supposed to throw the ball back and forth with, except that she is slow and bad at catching the ball. So what is fastest is just to grab the ball and to run in the circle. But the co-op mod, for reasons that are unknown to us, will let, if we start this at the same time, it worked. Ace's character model picks up the ball on my screen, crosses the finish line for me. I get to stand there and do nothing, and then mess up the fight afterwards. Nice.
Bravest soldier again.
Bravest soldier.
Remember, it's not a glitch, it's co-op shenanigans.
Exactly. Well, that one was just flatly a mistake, but that's fine. And then we do this little fight, and we're gonna be out of here super fast. Yeah, so Ace just did that whole section for me. We're not 100% sure why that works, but we know that if we start properly synced up, it just does. And it puts us perfectly synced for what is maybe the coolest section of the run coming up.
In my opinion, it's very much the coolest section because you see us on each other's screens the whole time. We're at this point, we have to run into 200 noise tanks, these guys rioting in the streets.
So we're up against a new rival gang, and they have these robots, and we have to blow them up.
Yeah. Using the co-op interaction of us being spawned in on each other's games, we can hit each other's noise tanks. These are not being synced in progress with a counter. This is just the two players hitting stuff.
This is just that Ace's character model is exploding them in my game.
Using my mind.
Exactly. You're blowing up noise tanks with your mind. But in order for this to work, we have to be in the same area at the same time. So we're going to do this next chapter pretty much completely together, and it's going to be very cool. We're also returning to a bunch of levels that we saw right at the start. So we're going to clean up a bunch of souls that we missed then. If you saw me run directly past the soul earlier, it's because I'm getting it now. Also, I am done and heading into Shibuya.
Yeah, I'm in Shibuya.
Oh, I see.
Just waiting.
Okay, I'm in Garage. So Dogen, we split the way that we did at the start. I go backwards, Ace goes forwards. Shibuya, we're also going to split the same way. I'm taking like I don't know what the cardinal direction for it is, but from where I'm standing, it's the left side, and you're taking the right side.
Yeah, that sounds good enough to me. I'm taking the north section if the map is oriented that way.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, this is just super cool, and it's a pure movement section. You just get from point A to point B to point C to 150, 200 noise tank points.
You're going to run out of letters.
As fast as possible. I'm going to use the XL method, AA, AB, AC. So, I have completed my route. I have a little bit longer of leave time, so I'm going to go ahead, and you should be able to see me in just a minute.
Here, we'll see Ace on my screen, maybe.
Out of here. Nope, I'm out sooner.
You're too fast. Come back.
I'm zooming today. Except for that mistake that we're not going to talk about.
Hey, if we're not talking about mistakes, I am so okay with that.
I didn't notice it. It's all good. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so now we go into RDH. I get to hit things. Ace also is here hitting things. And then the next level, we are finishing up this noise tank cleanup section. And we're going to do something a little different. Do I have to pick up air in 99?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
So for the level after this, we're going to have another Tagger's Tag. This one we're going to do at the same time, and it's going to be very cool if it works. But we have to get all the souls in that area first. And Ace has a harder unlock route, so we want her into that area first. Which means in 99th Street, we have to pick up a couple more noise tanks. Ace is going to stay up here on this road that is going to connect into the next area, and then I'm going to drop into the level and finish it, which is just going to let her get out a little bit earlier. I'm also going to pick up a soul if I can land it properly. Oh, awesome. That was the worst way to land that. It's fine.
Yep, I just got the 10 more to go indicator. So I'm going to let Twink choose model, hit him, boom.
There we go.
There's the end of that, and I'm standing at the exit to 99th Street immediately. So I'm going to be able to get into Sky Dinosaurian Square next, which is visually one of the coolest levels in the entire game. It's awesome.
So exciting. No spoilers, but the next level we're going to is dinosaur theme park themed. We're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, but also it's dinosaurs. Okay, so
yep, I've got the difficult unlock sequence again, so I'm going to talk to you ahead of time about it. I'm basically just going to do a whole bunch, but these are the hardest ones in the entire game. The swings are the difficult part. You'll see me very momentarily be on them, and I'm going to unlock everything directly in front of Twinketchu by about 20 seconds, so I can't make any mistakes.
Don't mess up.
Thanks, bestie.
Sorry, that was mean.
I messed up. Nope, I'm fine.
Okay. So I am entering, 20 seconds, 30 seconds behind?
Yep.
This is another level where technically there's a fight trigger right at the start. So normally you just enter this area and you do a fight and then you leave. But we're going to jump off of this highway around this building, and that's going to dodge the fight trigger so that we can go into the level and unlock things first.
That's what you're saying.
So, all right, Ace is speeding along unlocking things, and I am going to go pick them up. Ace does. Also, this is the only level that is the exception to the general rule about souls. There's a 4th extra default soul in here that we're going to pick up, so that they had a nice even.
A secret
number.
4th soul?
Yeah, secret 4th thing. We're beyond.
A secret 4th thing.
We're beyond.
No one knows what it is.
We're beyond the secret 3rd thing. We're on a 4th thing now. I almost.
Next thing you know, there'll be a secret 5th thing. My goodness.
I don't think I can handle that.
Neither could the developers.
Clearly. So, some of those were defaults and some of those were things Ace unlocked. Also, if you saw me almost fall, don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I get to do a cool trick here. This is like reverse jump stalling. I don't know what it calls, but if I start falling, I can immediately start jumping and clinging to the rails super, super quickly. And that lets me stack up a trick combo incredibly quickly. About 12 to 15 tricks a second, as high as 20 to 25 if I mash really well.
Okay, there was my hard to jump of this level. I only have one.
There's been a lot of stuff in this run that I feel like looks quote-unquote glitchy, but then you explain it and I'm just like, wait, that doesn't sound like a glitch.
That's just how the game works a lot of the time.
Yeah, the game's just a little weird trademark.
Yeah.
I am done with my route.
I am too. Am I good to death warp?
I'm warping. Yep.
Death warping. Okay, this is going to be cool, and we have to lock in.
All right. We'll explain it later. I'm on map.
I'm on map.
Serious
I
time.
heard you hit me, so we're both on map.
Do we need quiet time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, I got hit by your character model.
Okay.
So I got knocked back, so this isn't going to work.
Okay. Okay, it's over.
Never mind.
Yeah.
We were too synced up.
We were actually too synced. I guess you should not be warping sooner. Once again, things that have
Maybe
never
this is going to work, actually. Oh, no, it's not, because I'm spraying the first one.
I can get cans. Oh, come on.
Okay. Normally, the way that this works is that it perfectly syncs up so that we do this fight at the same time, and while Ace is spraying, I'm picking up cans. While I'm spraying, Ace is picking up cans. And we just kind of weave back and forth, and it looks so cool. Except that we entered the fight area too close together, and I got knocked out of the start area by Ace's character model.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Y'all were too coordinated.
We were
Y'all were too good at this game.
We were too locked in.
Yeah. Like I said, my unlock sequence is super precise. I made roughly 15 seconds of mistake. I boomed one trick I shouldn't have, so I had to go for a very quick backup, which was not too difficult at all, but that's what caused a little bit of just being a little bit off from what we're used to, and
I have one more to go.
Caused that weird collision. You good?
All things considered, this has been mostly fine. I'm not out yet.
Okay.
Annoyed. I'm chasing down my last noise now.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm headed off to FRZ. I'm gonna be pretty far ahead.
Yeah, you are. That's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Y'all are just suffering from success over here.
Okay,
that's what we're doing. All right, cool.
I'm gonna not pick combo this time. I'm gonna pick corn. I'm gonna pick the right character. You hit the right button.
About a minute ahead, according to Split. So.
Okay.
Of you.
Okay. Yeah. So normally the timing on that works out a little better, but that fight has the potential to go really wrong if it goes wrong. So I'm not too mad about that. You can knock the enemies off of the rails and they get stuck in the collision below them. So that not happening is a win in my book.
Yeah, it can get really, really messy, so I'm glad that it overall went pretty well for a backup.
So next we get to do a level that is the only level that we really truly have to do twice. Because there's a scripted movement section that we can't get out of, but it's so cool that I kind of don't mind.
Yeah, FRZ, the level I'm in currently, is ridiculously fun to play, especially the second section that's higher up. I'll be getting to that in about a minute.
Yeah, so we're going to
get the title screen music. It's so much fun.
We're going to do this scripted movement section where we aren't able to unlock any souls, and then we're just going to immediately come back and do all the unlocks. Okay, I have fed Clutch.
Excuse me, help.
Also,
hungry for your soul?
Yeah, there's some plot happening here that's mostly not relevant. The plot is like only barely relevant to this particular
lost at this point.
Even in like, if you're just playing the game at this point, the plot's a little gone anyways. But
I was at certain points, I was considering asking, "Hey, can we have a lore update?" And I'm just like, "That's like the least important thing we got to worry about right now."
The lore update is that a member of our gang has been kidnapped and replaced with an imposter, and we're gonna rescue him, and they're gonna try to explode us with jets for doing that. Did I get everything? Is that all the lore?
I think that pretty much covers it.
Okay.
I don't know what would be difficult to follow about that whatsoever.
No, you're right.
Genuinely, if you want to follow the absurdity of the plot, where we talk about it a little bit more, watch the AGDQ 2024 run of JSRF.
That's, and any
where we talk about it at length.
That is Ace and I on the couch explaining the plot to this game in as much detail as possible.
That was the event that I met both of you.
Yeah. It was a fun run, and trying to explain the plot to this game at all is deeply chaotic.
Required boost.
Oh, cool. Have some.
Shout out to the Yamsa who did that run.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah.
Incredible runner.
She killed it.
So consistent at everything forever.
Yeah, it's kind of disgusting how consistently good she is at that. Just really incredible.
I did not get world record jump. This is not world record.
Unfortunate.
Just because of that, for no other reason.
We're within 1 minute still.
That can't be right. There's no... Oh, it's because we didn't do Highway 0.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's because we have several more minutes of stuff to make up for.
Got 8 minutes.
Okay.
It's still going to be very solid.
Yeah.
All right, I have finished both my sequences. I'm gonna just jump over here for absolutely no reason.
Nice.
I'll call it co-op syncing, but it's really because I missed a jump. We'll take the outside rail this time.
It's tactical.
And I'm gonna go fight the jets, which is gonna be a fun time for everybody involved, where they take very normal measures like sending jets at us to stop us.
Yeah, the thing that's been vaguely happening in the background of all of this is just extremely logical escalation of the things that they're sending after us.
Let's go.
Soon we're gonna fight some hitmen. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. All right.
I am almost done with the section and almost for the jet fight. Yep. 2 more devices to spray. They just get called devices. They're bombs, right?
We're defusing bombs.
We're diffusing bombs with spray paint. Cool.
Thank goodness.
Lore update. Here's the last one.
Nice. I'm headed back to FRZ for the second trip, so what I'm going to do is very similar to what we did in Sky Dino. I'm going to get in first, and that's part of the route, not just everything getting kind of whacked up. Get the tape and start doing unlocks, and then Twinklechu's going to come in and help clean up.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to do is adjust which souls I pick up in order to sync our routes up again, which is a big skill of this run.
Yeah. After this, it's mostly going to be just like a boss rush. Minus the area we have to go back for. FRZ is the last area where we pick up souls.
Normally.
If we do the route correctly. This time we're going to do some stuff slightly out of order. But it doesn't matter that much. Okay, I'm out of FRZ1. I'm smashing through a million cutscenes. And so you're, however long it takes to get from Garage to FRZ ahead.
I'm unlocking tricks currently.
Oh, okay. Further ahead than that.
I get to do the backwards jump trick again. So I've got 100 tricks to unlock. There's 30, there's 60, and there's 100, just in case you're counting along with everybody.
Okay, what am I doing?
Normal route, except you're cutting grind off the end of it.
Okay, that is easy.
That should, because we want to have that stagger that we talked about yesterday, I think that's the most logical way to go about it.
Yeah, okay.
Mandatory boost. Cleared.
When do we want to character swap? If we have to do Highway Zero still? Are we just doing...
Not going to be difficult.
Yeah, we're just doing it as Clutch.
I suppose, yeah.
You're going to do 70 tricks as Clutch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
So, for the last section of the game, we're going to swap characters. Gum, who is the character we're playing as currently, has the best cornering, which is like your air mobility. Not the best, but like the best of the characters that are accessible at this point in the game. So you can do the most cool speedrun tricks with Gum. But the last section of the game is all boss rush, and so we're going to swap to a character who can hold more cans. Doing this slightly out of order means we're going to do slightly more with that character than usual, but it shouldn't be that big a deal.
No, again, this is going to be just fine. I'm getting clip and leaving now.
Okay. I am getting special and then tube and then leaving.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I will check the
points. Don't forget points.
It's the one that I'm calling special, I think, is points.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I pick up special, so yes.
So yeah, it's points. I think I made the same mistake yesterday also.
Yes. You have 1 soul left to pick up.
Yeah, it's tube soul.
2. Cool.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yay!
This one is deceptively difficult because it's just down this tube, but you actually have to like pull backwards once you fall down the tube. If you just walk into the tube, you don't hit the soul. It's fun.
You'll go forward into it, and then your character model won't hit it, so that's really fun.
Okay.
Yes. Just a little messy. Okay.
So swapping to clutch and then going to Chuo.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me. I was definitely not headed to 99th Street.
Going to Chuo. So,
Chuo.
all right. So we're like getting kind of close to the end of the run. From this point forward, we have like 5 boss fights in a row, and then also this area where we're gonna do some cleanup.
That's beautiful.
So
I think you'll be in time for...
How does anything get done in the city? Like, I know we're like all 4 walkable cities, but I feel like this is kind of like an egregious extremity here.
great. This is
The
extremely.
housing situation is not great here.
Yeah, look at what's going on my screen. These houses are stacked on top of each other.
Like, we here are fans of dense urban housing and walkable cities, but this really is pushing the extreme of it.
Yeah.
I was joking with one of my coworkers earlier that I live in a city where apartments are so busted that none of them have real right angles, and JSRF has really just proven my point.
You have charity rail?
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Well,
That rail is called Charity Rail because it fills your can inventory up all the way.
well, come on, give me 5 more. Cool. You should be able to start super quick then.
Okay. I don't have
just-
to pick anything up other than the rails that are there.
Just get your 9 on the Chua rail right near there, and you should be good. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, that's 0 beat.
Look how that stagger worked.
Yeah, nice job. It
Yeah,
all worked out.
we're learning from runs. That's crazy, huh?
Please ignore that our Fatale's run is in 1 week and we're learning things.
I think
It's all good.
learning is a great thing.
We love learning.
We love learning. We love education.
This is an educational stream.
Exactly.
I am a little curious, I did a little bit of digging, and by digging, I mean I looked at your SRC pages. And I know that Twinketoo, you only have 2 games on your SRC page, which is Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. I am interested in, like, your experience with both games, how you got into the scene, like, what is your history with that? I'm going to go with Twinketoo first, and then we'll unpack 7th Ace, because you have, like, a billion things in your SRC page.
Yeah, I have a very funny introduction to JSRF, which is that in 2020 during the pandemic, my real life best friend was learning to speedrun this, and I was doing nothing. And so I was watching them learn to run this, and I saw some other people who play this game playing JSRF Bingo, and I was like, that's cool, I want to learn how to do that. And so I learned to speedrun this game so that I could play Bingo with my friend. And then I ended up actually just liking the speedrun. I've run a couple of other things kind of more casually that aren't on SRC, but this is like the main thing that I have gotten invested in.
Nice. I really like that. Would you say that you play, of course, like more modded JSRF than you would like ever do vanilla?
Yeah, for sure. At this point, learning this has been nice because I actually don't play the game all that much. I do a lot more like general community things where I'm helping other people play the game. I don't do all that much playing the game myself. So learning this speedrun has been a nice way to like actually get good at the game again. It's been a couple years.
No, I don't. When was the last time you played vanilla JSRF?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I have no idea.
If you don't know, you don't know. It's just been that long.
It's been that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it's all right, I want to shift over to 7th Ace here and kind of ask the same question, because I took a look at your SRC page. You have like a billion things on your SRC page, 7th Ace. I know that you...
One second. Just a second to get this unlock taken care of. This is the backup Highway 070 unlock.
Oh, cool.
Completely fine.
Improving that.
I will say that when my friend and I started learning this, Ace was one of the first like community people who was like, hey, you should like join this community. People here are cool and nice. So Ace was like one of the first people I met in this game, and it is very cool to be doing a co-op run together now. It's a very nice full circle moment for me.
Really is.
I mean, also we've been friends for years, but you know.
No, yeah, for sure.
We're approaching 6 years on this twink.
That's scary.
That's terrifying.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
We love the passage of time.
Yeah. Am I just doing Flame Chick and then
go for it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna redo the 70 tricks unlock because I boomed. I'm literally goated.
I'm gonna pick up air because I'm walking into it.
Okay, sounds good. Hit me, Ozmourn. I'm ready. Correct. Yep.
Yeah, I took a look at your SRC page, and I see that you are very versed in a lot of different speedruns, and ones that are like wildly different than each other, like Mega Man Battle Network. I know you ran StarCraft. I'm pretty sure you ran StarCraft Brood War at that exact same AGDQ 2024, if I'm not mistaken.
JSRF,
7 Days Cross Revolution, like in a mobile game called 10 Million. And so I am curious, because you were so like versed.
I went the wrong way. I anticipated needing to do more. I think we're also short a soul.
We so are. Oh, we're doing. Did you pick up Air 99?
I did. Yes.
Oh no, you shouldn't have said that. Okay.
I should have lied.
We'll figure this out.
We'll think.
No.
Okay. So the way that this works is that we're just gonna check our soul count as we're running.
I guess we have to go back. Sewers, bottom point, Kibo. I got everything in Kibo, didn't I? Oh boy, I don't want to go all the way to Kibo. Let's just start fanning out. I got under entrance real quick.
Okay. There's one more in this area. Oh, it's under entrance.
I got under entrance.
Okay. So our route got weird, and we have to go figure out what we missed.
Yeah. There's 125 souls at the top right. You can see we're at 124.
Which, before co-op existed, when people just ran regular souls percent, someone had a 124 sold emote.
Yeah, they messed up a lot. So this is going to give us a lot of time to chat, Oz.
No
a lot of those games
like,
were
focus on
like
games. You need
no
to
problem.
focus.
We're like momentary interests of, this is a fun game. Let's do it. A lot of those were games I played at some point. So like, obscure ones. I helped reroute 7th Cross Evolution,
which is not a game that anyone should speedrun ever.
You should not play. You should not play 7th
Straight up
Cross
don't
Evolution
play it.
ever. Don't even, not speedrun, just don't even play it.
Don't even play it is wild.
That game is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Do you want to check Shibuya for me and I'll go to?
Yeah, I'll go Shibuya, you go.
Okay.
This is really the love-hate relationship that people have with completionist runs, where it's just like, I missed something and I don't know what it is suddenly.
Yeah,
We've had
this route got
probably
weird.
10 consecutive runs, like, be valid. I'm kind of salty that this has occurred, but you know.
No, I mean, anyone who has like regularly ran a completionist category or collectible category is like,
Okay.
like this.
Chuo, I know we're 8.
Okay.
And I know we're 8 in Hikage.
Okay, I guess I'm going to Dogen.
It shouldn't happen. All right.
It would be
8
weird if it's
swords,
Dogen.
8 in BP. I bet it's Kibo.
It's gonna be Kibo.
Guarantee it.
8 in Dogen.
All right. Go to Sky Dino then.
Okay.
We're just revisiting every level. We're really taking the scenic route now.
Now
We really are.
truly.
We're getting a world tour right here.
Yeah.
8 in Kibo.
On earth are we missing? I'm opening Twitch chat to see if Shovel is yelling at us.
Yeah, somebody. No.
Twitch chat.
8 in
Let me scroll up.
Twitch chat is saying Kibo.
Oh my god, I think I know what it is.
What is it?
I think it might be grind 50 in Sky Dino.
If it's Dino, I'm gonna be so sad.
I'm gonna be salty.
Let's see here. Shovel Claus is not yelling at you, unfortunately. Shovel Claus's last message was before the break.
That's my number one hater.
Oh, never mind.
Shovel Claus.
Shovel Claus is here.
Vane and Shovel Claus in chat say hi are the other 2 people that have done this more than once.
Yeah, who have run this category. That's the other thing about the co-op categories is that they are not particularly popular, but they are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going Dino.
I'm scared it's not Dino.
If it's not Dino, what
But you
is it?
checked every level.
I didn't check all of the Shibuya levels. I didn't check Hikage or Chuo because you said that they were fine.
I literally clicked them out before leaving, so I know they should be good, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
But I'm like 99% it's...
I'm entering Dino. 9.
What the? What did we do?
What did you do?
What did I do? What is this? Why game no work?
My game.
RDH check.
God.
This is...
Don't worry. Like, do what you need to do to find find what you need to find.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull back the curtain just a hair. Chuo is Hikage 8. Chuo 8.
Huh?
This is crazy to me. Okay.
What on earth are we missing?
I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little bit.
7th Ace is flabbergasted right now.
I'm literally flabbergasted because I'm the one. I'm gonna self-brag for just a second. I know everything about this game. I know how this game works better than any other person on almost planet Earth as far as like playing the game and the mechanics of this game.
You have a doctorate in JSRF right now.
I think
I found
Ace
it.
has-
I found it.
What was it?
I found it. Go to train. It's this stupid thing in RDH.
RDH? Oh, is it the
RDH.
one that's
Nope,
hiding?
It's points 40k in the little thing. I forgot to get it on my way out because I was talking about something.
Okay, humiliatingly, that is one of the ones that's very easy to miss and is usually one of the first ones I check if we're missing something. We don't usually go everywhere. Okay, I'm just doing train. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm in 99.
I have spoiled one of my favorite bits of this run, but that's fine. We're coming up
anyway.
on a thing. I want you to think in your mind about what a train looks like. Just like imagine a train. Okay, now check this out. This is what you were picturing? Is this exactly what you were picturing? This is a train?
It's so much worse than anything I could have ever imagined.
Okay, so this is train, allegedly.
I thought you were about to go into an imagine a bus joke. I'm gonna be so
No.
honest.
Imagine it, a bus. Now imagine that it hates you.
So I said I was gonna peel back the curtain. During the break, they were like, "Oh, is the mistake you made something that's gonna cause you to go wildly overestimate?" And I'm like, "No, not a chance. We've never had a run go overestimate yet."
It was like nothing in the world could make the run go over estimate. And I was like, I would not pay that.
So this is not in this world. So
What am I
the
doing?
lesson in hubris hates to see me coming is basically what I'm trying to say.
Am I going into zero beat or am I waiting?
You can go into zero beat to get cans and whatnot.
Yeah.
To refuel while I'm doing train, and then you just hunt them down.
Okay, I can do that.
Well, think about it this way, like we're here on Hotfix. Y'all are going to be doing this run in a week from now for Frost Fatales. Think of this as like the dress rehearsal, and then y'all have the redemption arc at the next week.
We are doing our terrible dress rehearsal right now, live for all of you. Thank you for joining us.
I'm really happy. Oh my god, I'm so glad y'all get to see this.
Yeah,
By that I mean, I hope you never get to see this again.
we're getting all of the bad
Got it.
karma out of the way. Am I good to go?
Go.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting all the skill issues out of the way now. We're learning things about our route that we didn't know we needed to know.
Discovering new things every day, both
Yeah.
about this game, about yourselves, about the route,
About the world.
about the world.
Life.
This has been an educational experience for all of us.
Existential experience.
This fight that I'm doing also is like the second to last fight of the game. Hey, I'm so sorry.
That actually worked. You also hit the zero beat.
Oh, perfect.
So they just fell in front of my feet and died.
Where did my zero beat go? Where are you going? Found him.
Oh, I'm gonna try and spray mine down super quick so we can get back on route.
Okay. This is another part of the game that we kind of don't have a route for if we just see what happens. Let me know when I can start using hands.
You can start using them. I'm gonna charity rail in just a second.
Okay. Well, good news. Any nerves I had about this run going badly are gone now, because
No kidding.
this was fine. Like, this sucked, but it was fine. And also, I don't experience nerves ever, as we established. I have never been nervous in my life.
My goat.
Okay, I'm done with zero beat.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're going into the final boss.
Obligatory motion sickness warning.
Also, that
This level sucks.
the last level gets weird and psychedelic for no
Yeah.
plot reasons. There's no coherent through line here. Don't worry about it. It just happens.
Just watch the character, or just tap away for a second. We'll be done in just a minute.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is, the final boss here requires 2 boosts and then 23 tags to spray. So what I'm gonna do is boost into him twice. Twinkachu's gonna fill me up on cans.
Let me know when I am
Second
good to
one,
go.
now he's vulnerable. You can come up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring him down to 1 HP. 1 HP.
The
And
hard.
I'm gonna go back down and feed Twinkachu enough cans to do the entire route, and I'm going to finish the run. And then I will run up right after them and finish the run.
Time is when Ace kills the final boss, when Ace's screen goes black at the end. Nope, I wasted a boost. I got weird
fine.
camera. I just attempted to knock Goji off of the platform entirely. Oh, I fell
All the way down?
all the way down.
Okay, we both can climb up. You've
Cool.
got double boost, right?
Yeah, I have double boosted. I just
Cool.
fell.
Let's both climb this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was dealing. Automod accidentally timed out someone in chat, and I was dealing with that real quick. And I look back, and I'm seeing new colors. Where are we?
Yeah, these are new invented colors. Twinkachu, you're now going to be.
Oh, okay. Actually, time is when I finish.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So when this health bar runs out, the screen's gonna go black, and that is time. Come on, man, stop doing that. I'm gonna die to Goji. And time.
Woo! Underestimate.
Technically underestimate.
Woo!
What is your split say?
134.35.
Okay,
Nice. Good. That's good. That's great. Absolutely amazing run, y'all. I absolutely loved that. It was so good. And yeah, 134.36 we set on the GDQ timer. So that's really good. Still underestimate. Amazing. Maybe there truly is nothing that could happen to make it go over estimate. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we're the best to ever do it.
Maybe you're just that goated. Who knows? Before we head out, I'm going to give y'all the floor to shout out whatever y'all want. So please take it away.
Oh, I mean, we largely have the same shout outs.
Yeah, so I'll shout out myself, sure. I'm 7th base. I do JSRF and other speedruns. I sometimes post random stuff to YouTube. If it's 7th base, it's me anywhere on the internet. I run... Again, the biggest thing we're going to shout out is Bingo. I run lead tech on Bingo. It's awesome. Please follow us at JSRF Bingo.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Yeah, I am Twinkachu most places on the internet, but I very rarely do things as myself. I am usually behind the scenes doing things for other people, including a lot of JSRF Bingo. And then also come watch our run at Fatales next week. I have never done an event run before, which is surprising considering how long I've been doing all of this. But this is like my first actual marathon run, and I'm very excited about it. It's like 9 o'clock Eastern on Monday night. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm very excited.
I have the schedule up right now. Yes. Please go watch this run next week for Frost Fatales 2026. It's going to be Monday, March 9th at 8:49 p.m. So around like between 8:30 to 9 p.m. depending on schedule drift. And so please go check them out. This is going to be an absolutely amazing run. You saw the dress rehearsal here on GDQ Hotfix, and they're going to have the redemption where they don't miss anything and they don't accidentally leave a level. It's going to be the best run in the world. All right. With that being said, we are going to be right back with some more of this Frost Fatales 2026 preview, y'all. So please stay tuned. We're going to be right back with Pandemonium playing Silent Hill F. Hello again, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night. We are back here with another episode of The Scenic Route. For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, The Scenic Route is a show that's all about glitchless and no major glitches runs, or runs that just naturally have little to no glitches in them. And of course, before we get into this episode, I just want to say happy Fun Facts About Names Day. Fun fact about my name. My name is Oscar. It means God's Spear, or Friend of Deer, which I feel like is a better fit for my vibe. But with that being said, we're going to go straight into this next run. We just saw an amazing run of Jet Set Radio Future by 7th Ace and Twinkachu. Please give another wonderful round of applause for them in that amazing, really tense run, if you really think about it. But now we're going to wind down with something much more calm, which is a horror game, Silent Hill F by Pandemonium. Pandemonium, please take it away.
Hey everyone, I am Pandemonium, and this is Silent Hill F, which is a very, very cool game. And would my commentators like to introduce themselves?
Hi, I am Spin Their Yarns. I like horror games. I like yapping about horror games, so here I am to do it some more.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Garlic Dread. I am normally a Yakuza speedrunner, but I actually do speedrun this game as of recently on casual New Game Plus, and this run is super fun. I'm really excited.
I'm doing this. I do not run this game, nor have I even finished it yet. Sorry. But I do speedrun other games. Yeah. I don't know what else.
And before we get into the run, I just want to thank all of you for pausing your Resident Evil 9 playthroughs to be here. That is all I have to say.
You're welcome.
That is literally, I would be streaming RE9 right now if I wasn't here, so you got me.
All right, but yeah, let's get into the run, Panda. I'm excited to see it.
All right, cool. The time will start when I skip this next scene. I'll count you down. Time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you. We're gonna, this part's very exciting, as you can tell. It's the most challenging part. We have to run down a hill. Riveting gameplay.
Too hard. That's too hard for me, actually, I think.
See,
It's funny because go ahead and spin.
I was gonna say I actually do really like this part because there's no enemies yet, and you can just go in and snoop around people's houses, really. But that's why I am not a speedrunner, because I like snooping around people's houses.
No, I agree. This part is really cool. Like, you can, like Spin said, just look to your heart's content and not have to worry about being harassed by enemies. I was gonna say, though, that I was kind of joking about her running downhill, but if I were running down this hill, I'd probably be wheezing by the time I got here, so shout outs to Hinako.
Same.
Well, Hinako's a track and field girly, so she's got it covered.
True, very true.
Exactly. I have a question. Why are we wearing a bunny outfit?
Why not?
That's true. I mean, of course, why not? But like, is that
we're
just
Robbie.
like, is that like a personal choice, or is that the outfit that we start the game with? Like,
No, that's the costume I chose, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be
good.
based off of like Robbie the Rabbit from Silent Hill 3 that you
Good, that's
find in
good,
the
yeah.
amusement park.
Yeah, this is a DLC
No.
costume from the deluxe version.
Okay, that's good. I see that.
Yeah, fun fact, I've actually never played this game without this costume on.
I think it's required for the speedrun.
Yeah, clearly. All right, this is the fog monster. She's all the way back there, but she will kill you in one hit if she catches up to you.
Oh, I see.
But for the most part, you're safe.
Your character doesn't seem to have a huge sense of urgency here about the fact that a monster is chasing her.
Yeah, so we're just gonna lead her through here. This part was actually a lot of fun, like for the first playthrough, because there's a lot of like little places you can get stuck in, and you just like, oh, I'm gonna go this way, and you're like, oh, not that way, and then you die.
No, yeah, I totally get you. Totally.
Yeah,
But there is actually 2 ways to go here too. Go ahead, Spin.
it may seem from before like the fog monster is way far behind you, but if you get turned around for even 2 seconds and have to double back, it's over. Like, she will be on you very suddenly.
Yeah, as we can see, she is right there.
He's truly creeping up behind you a little bit. So I would like to just talk a little bit about the category name here that we have. It's New Game Plus, Story Difficulty, True Ending. Can we dissect what each part of that means?
Yeah. So this was actually the original lowest difficulty before the last major update, which added casual difficulty, because a lot of people were having trouble getting through the game. Because funny enough, even though this is story difficulty, it is still pretty hard. Like, Hinako can still die relatively easily. And,
Yeah, on story, you will still die in, like, I want to say 3 or 4 hits. I was one of the people who was not coping on story difficulty, so I was very happy when casual happened.
I see what you're saying. Because, like, the intention of story difficulty, as the name implies, like, you can focus on the story. And that's what
In
people want when
theory,
it comes
yes.
in theory.
Yeah, that's what you would think, right? And that's like not what happened.
Oh, is she okay?
She's fine.
All right, cool. Okay, just want to make sure.
I always think those ladies seem to be having a pretty good time, honestly.
Oh, definitely. I can only imagine. But then there's New Game Plus. So what does New Game Plus entail? What do you get in New Game Plus that you wouldn't get in like a new game?
So you get to keep all of your upgrades. So there are basically, you can upgrade your stats, like her health, sanity, and stamina. And also you can collect little charms called omomoris, which basically give you like little, basically abilities. And you can have up to 5, but you have to unlock the slots for them. So on New Game Plus, we get to keep all of those. The other thing is on New Game Plus, it allows us to see the final ending. You can't actually see the ending on a first playthrough. On a first playthrough, you're locked into ending 1 no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I would also add that some of the omamori will actually change up your combat strategy pretty drastically. And you're going to see Panda do some of that in that run. So it can add a lot of variety into a New Game Plus run, even if you're basically going all the same places.
I see.
Also,
that's good to know.
Reminds me, there is a weapon you also only get for New Game Plus because of it carrying your other playthroughs over.
Yes, the lightsaber, basically. You get that for doing the UFO ending, and it is a big part of this run.
Oh, I forgot there's a UFO ending in this game too.
Yeah, it's a great UFO ending. It's also a dog ending, which is nice. The dog is in it.
Right. And I guess that's a bit of a personal question. I, honest to God, have never played a Silent Hill game ever. If I wanted to start, would this be a good start? Would this game be a good recommendation?
I think so.
Yeah, this is like very minorly connected to the others. It's kind of on an Easter egg level, so it definitely stands on its own as a story.
Yeah, wonderful. And if someone wanted to get into like speedrunning the series, would you say that this is like a good beginner friendly type run?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think so. There's a lot of people in the Silent Hill speedrunning Discord that are very helpful, and there's lots of runs to watch and see how people do things. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we do love a good community with a lot of like resources. That's good.
Yeah, I really like this run, especially on casual, which I know this is story, but casual is basically very similar in strat-wise, but you just take even less damage. So it's like and it's honestly pretty chill, which is cool for a horror speedrun. I've only played this Silent Hill game, so I don't have experience with the other games in the series, but I really do like this game, and I think that the run is very easy to just jump into, kind of. Like, obviously not for New Game Plus. You have to do some setup, unlocking your stuff. But otherwise, it's pretty out of the box. Like, other than New Game Plus setup. Like, for New Game especially, on casual, you could just kind of get into the run.
I see what you're saying. And so you mentioned that this is the first Silent Hill game that you speedrun. And I am curious about that only because I know that I've seen your SRC page, and I've also, of course, Garlic here, who is also a Yakuza runner. Panda, I see that you mostly specialize in like Yakuza games. I even know that you commentated a Yakuza run. I think Big No-No's Yakuza run, not I think SGDQ or AGDQ last year.
AGDQ, yeah.
AGDQ, wonderful. And so I am curious, what exactly made you want to get into like the horror genre or this game specifically? What kind of made you want to deviate from like Yakuza?
So the funny thing is my original speed game is Fatal Frame 2.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and I did my first few runs in like 2013, 2014. But yeah, so, but the funny thing is like after that, I didn't really do speedrunning for quite a while. And then when I got back into it, it was actually with Yakuza Kiwami 2. Why? I don't know. That's a good question.
I half expected you to say Dead Souls.
Dead Souls actually, I feel like, I can't remember what came first. I feel like I did Dead Souls before Ishin, but I'm not sure now. But yeah.
And what do people have to look forward to when it comes to the run that we're going to see next week? Because for those, of course, we are here with Frost Fatale's 2026 preview, which means that we're going to see Pandemonium run this exact run you're seeing right now next Tuesday at March 10th at 8:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this exact category. And so I am interested in seeing what we are looking forward to for that run that we don't necessarily hear. Because, you know, in Hotfix, we don't have like incentives, we don't have like category upgrades or like extra stuff that we do. We just kind of like see the run. And so what other stuff are we look forward to for the run next week?
Well, my favorite one would be the changing difficulty to Lost in the Fog. That's the hardest difficulty that's only available in New Game Plus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I actually really enjoy doing hard difficulty speedruns. I think so. I think it was after K2 New Game Plus runs that I don't know. I joked around to people about doing Yakuza Dead Souls difficulty runs if somebody routed it, because I don't really like routing. I just like looking at it and go, okay, that's the route, and doing it. And then funny enough, of course, someone routed it, so I had to do it.
Who routed
Wait, so
it?
how many
Metza.
Okay.
How many difficulty tiers are there?
For this game? Or
Yeah.
just casual and for New Game Plus, casual and Lost in the Fog.
Okay.
But then for I assume for New Game it would just be casual and hard, because Lost in the Fog isn't available on New Game. Also, we're gonna attempt this. Our strat for this is really good. We YOLO. So this guy might kill me, which if he does, that's okay. We can deal with that if that happens, but if we can, I'd like to show you what we actually do. Okay, he chose violence, so hopefully she
We love
lives.
vibes-based speedrunning. All right, you made it through. Unless
He can, he just missed me, but yeah, that sword can get you. Thankfully, if you can get in the house for some reason, you're kind of safe, but that's if you can get in the house. All right, cool.
yeah.
There you go. And then another thing, since Hinako is actually in, I guess, low health now, the screen is flashing red, she actually doesn't move any faster. There was a bit of confusion about that when the game came out, if she moved faster in basically low health. She actually doesn't. The interesting thing is she seems to have a wider hitbox when she is in low health, which does actually come into play because there's a few parts where we, like in the beginning, we will heal because there's like 2 dodges you can't do against enemies if she's in low health. Like she just will be too wide to get by. And you'll get stuck on everybody.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. How does this part work? I was like searching for runs to have on this episode. I looked at your run and I watched it in its entirety because I have to do this thing sometimes where if it's not labeled glitchless or no major glitches, then like I have to like watch the whole thing and like make an arbitrary choice, right? And so I was watching this part of the run, and how do these scarecrows work? I'm so confused. Like, how do you know which one to go to next?
So they are fixed. It is dependent on your puzzle difficulty. So at the beginning, when you're choosing like gameplay difficulty, you can also choose puzzle difficulty, which we just do story. There isn't actually any limitation for that for the board. So technically, if you want to do a harder difficulty, you can. I think most people just do story though. But yeah,
and so like,
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the solution for them changes depending on the difficulty. So yeah, you just have to memorize which ones you need to walk up to. Basically, it's always the same, assuming you pick the same difficulty each time.
Yeah, and I was curious only because, you know, when one of the scarecrows points in a direction, you pass like. Sometimes you pass like 3 or 4 to get to the one that you're going to, and I'm just like, how do you, when you're figuring that out casually, like you just passed this one, how did you know not to interact with that one instead of like the other one that you're going to right now?
The way the puzzle works is like there's a scarecrow that you run by at the beginning, and he gives you like basically a riddle, and you have to like you pick the scarecrow that matches the description that he gives, basically.
I see what you're saying.
The funny thing is, I actually think it's easier on Lost in the Fog than on Story. Like, I don't know. I feel like on Story difficulty, I was just like, what? But then when I did it on Lost in the Fog, I was like, oh, okay, suddenly this makes sense. I don't know why that is, but...
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these puzzles, the difficulty change just makes the solution different and not necessarily harder. And especially like later on in the run, once we've locked in what ending we're heading for, a lot of the puzzles will be dependent on what ending you're locked in for instead of the difficulty.
Interesting.
Which is a nice way to check a little bit early if you're to make sure you're doing the right thing.
No, I totally get you.
But yeah, our primary objective here is we're following a fox mask, just literally a dude in a fox mask, who's supposed to be leading us through, but is also very good at just, you know, completely abandoning us and leaving us to our own devices. So
yeah, that's basically every segment here in this world. Is Fox Mask is like, hey, follow me, I'll show you where we're going, and then he disappears.
So it's like so much for that. Thanks, sir.
I always think that specific part you just did is always funny because you go into that one room and the game expects you to look at, there's like a doll that's like you'll see several times throughout the game, and it's like warning you about Fox Mask, but because of the speedrun and you don't actually have to like look at the doll, so you just go into the room and leave.
Yeah, you just go. Yeah, the flag, I guess, is just going under that piece of furniture and then going back out, which is really funny. I didn't realize that's what it said. The objective for that room we were in, it said escape from peril. I don't think I ever realized it said that. Okay.
You must not have been in enough peril.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. This is actually, we're following our friend's voice, who actually died in the, basically, right at the beginning. She got fog monstered.
She got lost in the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Legitimately, yes.
Yeah.
She got twisted.
That's why it's called. That's why the difficulty is called Lost in the Fog. Yeah. I'm an understander.
Yeah, we're in a creepy, spooky place. So yeah, you should definitely follow her voice. Nothing bad could come of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do in a creepy place, in a creepy location.
But yeah, all of these monster spawns are basically in similar spots. Like, they never really... Like, they have slight variations, but they're pretty much always where they are.
For the category upgrade for Lost in the Fog difficulty, what exactly does that change? What exactly about game does Lost in the Fog difficulty change?
So the biggest thing is everything hits way harder, and it's a lot of things make Hinako basically two-shot. I don't know if anything is truly one-shot. I'm not sure of that, but I definitely know you can die in 2 hits easily. There's also a lot more enemies too, so there's a lot of times where you'll just get ganged up on. So even if it's like one enemy by itself doesn't necessarily kill you quickly, it's like when you get stuck in a group, it can get kind of yikes.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, even having 2 enemies on you at once in this game, like, they can really make each other worse to deal with.
Yeah, isn't that also isn't like one of the main ones that affects that big guy with the sword earlier that you were just ignoring by the well? You have to actually fight him.
There's on Lost in the Fog we actually stun him.
Okay. Now, I did check out the leaderboard for this game, and I see that both in New Game and New Game Plus, casual and story difficulty are like combined into a single category. Does that mean that like the lower difficulty doesn't really actually save any time, or does it like theoretically save time? Like, what is the answer? Actually, you know what? Fight this boss first and then answer that question. Lock in a little bit.
So the casual difficulty actually does save quite a bit of time over story. I think it's shrinking though as we've gotten, like, it was a lot more dramatic, I would say, when they released casual difficulty, but I think now that like people are grinding it down and like really optimizing it more, that time is shrinking. Like, because I think one of the runners, Savvy, actually has Lost in the Fog under an hour now. So.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Savvy is crazy. Shout outs to Savvy.
But yeah, they do a lot of like the tech with backdashing, which if you can perfectly time your backdashes, it doesn't, like, basically if you do 2 evades in a row, like quickly, regardless of the direction, you get like a long recovery animation, but you can avoid that if you like evade, wait a split second, and then evade again, and basically just chain those backwards. It's faster than running normally.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so what Garlic was saying, like, if you do this, she skips the second part, but if you do it like this, then she has like that stumble. And that stumble is slower than if you were to just pause for a second and then dash again.
Now, of course, this is the Scenic Route, and so I do typically ask this question when it comes to glitches. What exactly defines a glitch in this game? What game do we see any glitches in this category or in any other categories that would save time?
So I actually just passed it. There is a out of bounds that was somewhat recently found. I feel like a month or so ago. Basically, it doesn't actually save like a whole bunch of time, but it's one of those things where if you were going for like top time, then you would have to do it. But it's basically you just like glitch through a barrier and then you end up on the other side instead of having to go around. There's actually a longer version of it that you can do on UFO ending. You end up on top of that house up there. You get shot up into the air and you can backdash in the air and end up on the roof and you just jump down. And you just skip that whole scene that I just saw and stuff. UFO ending can do that because they don't need the story flag. We unfortunately need the story flag, so we cannot do that. Because if you miss the story flag there, it just doesn't let you, like, nothing happens until you go back and look at the scene.
Yeah, UFO ending happens like here, and we're not seeing the whole UFO ending, we're just getting the lightsaber, but it happens here so you don't have to do a full playthrough for it. It's a very short category.
Okay.
Yeah, once you have done UFO ending, you can talk to any of the UFO posters. There's 3 of them, and it will give you the lightsaber.
Oh, nice. And we just use that for the rest of the run?
Yes.
Nice.
So I actually have a kitchen knife. We use the kitchen knife, the lightsaber, and there is another sword that I will get further on that we actually only really use it for the final fight specifically, but you do need to pick it up because it's one of the requirements for getting the true ending.
I love how the 2 main weapons are kitchen knife and lightsaber. That's like popping baby versus hydrogen bomb. Like,
the kitchen knife in this game is absurd. It's super strong. Its biggest drawback is just its durability, but it really is very strong, especially for you getting it like really early in the game. Which is funny because like all of her promotional media and stuff has her with the pipe, but we never use it.
The pipe is good casually. I like the pipe casually because I think it's like a good midpoint of durability and speed and damage, because you get some heavier melee weapons like the axe later on that will do a ton of damage, but they are incredibly slow.
I actually really like the axe, but yeah, it's slow.
now you have you played the like other Silent Hill games in the series? Like just casually?
Yes, I've played basically the first 4, and then like little bits of other ones. But...
Yeah, the reason I asked is because like, how would you say that this game and like your experience with it, whether it be casually, kind of compares to the previous games? Like, what about this specific Silent Hill game was just like, yeah, I'm gonna speedrun this one?
So, I know everyone's gonna be like, gasp, but I'm actually not I do really enjoy Silent Hill, but I'm not like a huge Silent Hill fan specifically. So it never really occurred to me to speedrun them. But I actually really just fell in love with this game specifically and its mechanics. Like the dodge mechanic, where like if you perfect dodge, you get basically full stamina back. And then like you can play with the builds a bit because of the Omamori charms. So I don't know, it just makes it more interesting to me. Though it's funny because I do actually watch a lot of Silent Hill speedruns and watch a lot of Silent Hill speedrunners just in general. But yeah, I don't know. I never felt the need to do it myself.
No, I mean, I get that. Some things are just like casual for you until you get that trigger, you know, wanting to run.
Yeah, and I actually wasn't expecting to... I was expecting to like this game because, so Ryukishi 07, who basically wrote like Umineko and Higurashi, did the writing for this game, so that's why I was really excited for it as a Umineko fan. And so I expected to like the story. I did not expect to like it so much that I was just immediately like, yeah, I'm gonna speedrun this. Like, I wasn't even done with the game yet.
Nice.
And I can only run,
like that
personally, I can only run games that I really like. I know that there's people who will do like, I don't know, who will just like run games just because like the run is fun but not care about the game. No, I have to have both. I have to like the run and also like really care about the game.
I've done both. I have been victim of I play a game purely to speedrun it, and like I don't really care about my casual experience though. So I get where that mindset's from. Also, but more important question: what happened to our arm?
Oh yeah, this is another perk of New Game Plus. So in the full game, like when your first playthrough, you go through a series of rituals that you can see there's a nice mark on Hinako's back now. She went through and she had an experience. She goes through a series of rituals. She gets branded. She gets a fox arm. She gets her arm sawed off and gets a fox arm instead. And then she also has part of her face removed.
Yeah,
she has a mask on.
Yeah, that mask is permanently attached to her now.
I can't grab the thing.
And so, how is she not dead?
That's a good question.
And we're just going to leave it at that. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
The fox arm is very good, though. I know, like, some people don't care for, like, its combat mechanics, but I actually really like it a lot.
Yeah, I think the arm is really fun.
It looks really cool. And it looks fun.
Yeah, she gets, like, a super, like, an ultimate, basically, that lasts for a period of time.
No, I get you. For sure.
That she can only do in this form. Actually, yeah, that's another good point, too. For now on, whenever we're in this place, we're going to be this Hinako, and then we'll be, like, human Hinako in the, basically, overworld, I guess. The actual world. But yeah, in some aspects, she's a bit slower than, I guess, normal Hinako, but I would say overall she can do a lot of damage quickly. Also, her ultimate, basically, she doesn't take damage when she's in it, which is really cool. Very helpful for Lost in the Fog.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't see her lips. Oh my god.
Yeah, this game is rather gruesome, but I guess that's probably on brand for Silent Hill.
Well,
yeah, for sure.
Thank God we don't see it. Thank God we don't see it, you know?
Oh yeah, that cutscene is rough.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. I remember when we had Outlast on the show and we had Glitchless and we were forced to watch a really bad cutscene. But that I'm glad we were able to avoid something like that here. Oh my. That doll's okay. Oh, what? I see. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. No, I'm afraid if you turn around this one. That's somehow better.
Yeah, somehow this is like the best one. It's still not good, but
you can tell it's a person.
Yeah, exactly. One thing that I hear a lot about this game, that I've heard a lot of people debate about, is like people compare it and call it like a Souls-like. Do you agree in any way with that sentiment?
I can see it.
Maybe combat-wise, but
yeah, because like the dodges and stuff, I could see it.
It's not functionally a Souls-like though, because if you can just continue if you die, there's no like soul currency.
Like it doesn't have a lot of like the fundamental mechanics of what a Souls-like would have.
Yeah. Like there's the currency of faith, which you can earn and like spend to get your unlocked stats, but it still doesn't function like Souls do, because faith you can get from selling items.
Yeah, I can see that. And I definitely think that like it, from what I can experience about the game, what people have talked about it, that it definitely fell victim to like the game is hard, therefore people compare it to Dark Souls kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that though, because it is genuinely a tough game in my opinion on story. I think for people were expecting, you know, a story difficulty, and it wasn't really that. It was more of a normal difficulty.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think my very brief review of story difficulty was I said, I do not think people who make easy modes on video games have ever actually been bad at a video game. Because I was dying all the time.
Need to have these modes designed by people who certified are bad at games. get playtesters that are good, and then get also playtesters that like are historically bad.
Well, my take as someone who is historically bad at games is what I would like to see, and no one ever does this, is simpler combat systems on easier levels, because there is a lot of mechanics in this game that I just did not use because I was not going to be thinking about all that.
That's fair. That is perfectly fair.
Yeah, because there's also another mechanic. I use it a teeny bit much later on, but it's basically focus. Its primary thing it can do is whenever you're holding focus, which is L2, you can see like opportune times to attack. So those would be times where you would counter normally. Because you can counter. But I don't use them all the time because it depends on like the fight, but I didn't realize this until probably like a month and a half ago when another runner pointed this out. But yeah, it's the Omamori I have on is super specific in that if you use the focus, it doesn't count it as like a genuine like counter. So I have an Omamori on that gives you a stack every time, like you get a damage boost every time you do a counter, and it doesn't count for that. And I was like, oh, well, no wonder I can't kill XYZ thing.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, man.
Also, this lady, if she catches up to you, which normally she doesn't, but she can. She catches up to you, then you cannot go through the store until she's dead.
That's fair.
Which is fun.
There are monsters around. You can't progress the story.
Yeah.
Also, what?
Yeah. This is I forget her name. The monster
Hatcher.
name. Yeah, Hatcher.
It's the birthing monster.
Yeah.
But she's actually, the design is interesting, but also like, oh god.
Like the most
Interesting is
disgusting
definitely
thing.
one of the words I would use.
Yeah, she lays eggs that will hatch into ads if you don't kill them very quickly.
I definitely feel I definitely felt a lot of emotions going into that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so
Bad
usually we'll try to get rid of any of the eggs first and then get rid of her. Because if you start attacking her first, the eggs will usually hatch by the time you finish her off. So if you just get rid of the eggs and then get rid of her, then you're usually good to go.
Do you think that like speedrunning a horror game like this kind of would influence you to kind of get into more horror type speedrunning, or do you think that like one day you're just gonna go back to like Yakuza runs after you're done with this?
That's a good question. I don't know. We've also been talking about Resident Evil 9, but I don't know. It depends on how the run is.
That's fair. Maybe who knows? Maybe you'll be back here with Resident Evil 9 as like a Flame Fatales 2026 preview. Who knows?
I want to say I asked Panda like 24 hours ago, do you think you'll be speedrunning RE9? And she said probably not. So I can see
That's how I
some things
feel
are
right now,
shifting
but
over there. You're slipping.
I don't know. Every time I say something, the opposite happens. So maybe I should just be like, yeah, I'm gonna speedrun it. So
Fair.
But yeah, it's definitely possible. We'll see.
Do you mind if I read out an announcement real quick?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everyone, of course, this here is a Frost Fatales preview, which means that we're going to be seeing this exact run here at Frost Fatales 2026 next week, next Tuesday at like 8:03 p.m. Yes, I did get that right. I just had it. At 8:03 p.m., Pandemonium's going to be running this with its exact commentary crew right here. And so please, Frost Fatales will be broadcast live March 8th through 15th on Games on Quick Twitch channel right here that you're seeing right now, and the YouTube channel as well, raising money for the National Women's Law Center. You can check out the full schedule at gdq.gg/frost26, or you can also check it out at gdq.gg/schedule. The folks over at Vitalis have been doing amazing work. That schedule is absolutely stacked, and I'm super excited to see this. And so I am also excited to see this exact run. Well, again, not this exact run, because hopefully we get the Lost in the Fog upgrade incentive met. And so please check that out. Support Panda and this commentary crew here as we get into next week. And also just watch Frost Vitalis. It's gonna be an amazing event.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And even the horror block that this is part of, Silent Hill F, Resident Evil 3 Remake, and Resident Evil Village, it's going to be an absolutely stacked schedule.
What we see right now is... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was okay, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this whole part is very frustrating casually. It took me a while to learn for the speedrun as well, because this mountain is super like maze-like, but basically you just had to go find a key to unlock a gate that's locked, but now it goes into like a chase.
Yeah, we have the fog monster with us again.
Yeah, so you have to run away from her again.
A nice thing you can do if you know this is coming is that we are going back like the same way we just came to go to that house. So if you know you're in advance, you're going to go into a chase scene, you can poke around there and scout it out and check out your route in advance, because this is a very twisty chase route and it's very easy to get turned around on it otherwise.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I originally was going to ask, like, what update when it comes to this part of the run, and also what's the update when it comes to the lore? Where are we at?
So at this point, we are trying to basically leave Ebisugaoka, which is the town that Hinako lives in. But we couldn't go. We were going to go a different way, and we couldn't go that way. So now we're going through this mountain because that's a great idea. We were going to go to our friend Shu's house, and we got separated from Shu and Riko. So we're trying to catch up to both of them.
Yeah, they
sadly, that won't be happening, but...
They kind of ditched us, and we're honestly like just trying to guess like where they might have gone, and our best guess is to Hinako's house. So that's where we're headed next.
Nice.
Also, this is the sword I was talking about earlier. We need this sword, sacred sword, where it's unpurified. We are going to purify it because that's required for the ending. There is another ending, though, that you can get that requires the unpurified sword, so...
How many endings does this game have?
4. 5. Yeah, 5 if you, I guess, don't count UFO, but we like to count UFOs, so...
I don't know why, but 5 is like 3 more than what I thought it was. I thought it was just like 1 ending and then the UFO ending, and like that's... I didn't realize there were 5.
Yeah, most of the ending... So... what they did is like both somewhat frustrating. It's not what they did that's frustrating. It's more just like most of the stuff for the difficulty, like not difficulty, ending takes place in Hinako's house. Like basically the house layout completely changes and things like that.
Yeah, before you go into Hinako's house is where the ending locks in. Like where you have to have all of your conditions set for whatever ending you're going for.
Yeah, and that's basically the point where you'll realize, if you haven't already, if you messed up something.
Yeah.
Which can be kind of tragic.
What happened to your arm there, real quick? I'm curious.
Oh, that's when she uses, when she uses her, basically her ult, her arm just magically grows. Because, yeah, of course it does, right?
Of course. I'm scared.
Yeah, and in
It's
some
always
spots,
making me uncomfortable.
in some spots, it's a little it's faster to go into this like the ultimate type, fox mode and just do a bunch of dodges forward. It's just faster than running normally.
Yeah, I did a little bit of it, but I'm not really good at it, so.
Yeah, I don't even do it for that part because I'm just clumsy with the I just get all stuck on walls and stuff.
Who are these people?
I think these are like other fox spirits.
These people from the Fox clan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Is
that's
this-
her sister, the one we just passed on the left of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one, the only one with a bird mask on, is our older sister.
Ah, I see.
It's an owl mask, I think.
This is an uncomfortably long hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really uncomfortable because of the sound is just very eerie, and then like everyone's just staring at you, and their heads turn to follow you, and it's like, okay, guys, you don't have to.
I mean,
do
great
that.
design, because I can tell that that's the intention. So, good job. Oh, look, a boss.
Yep. This is Rinko, or what was her. We're basically going to chain stacks if we can. That's what these dodges are for, because we have 2 now. Though technically we'll lose it here because if you take damage, you lose the stack, basically.
Y'all can't see it, but my face just turned orange in my webcam when we entered this room. So we're kind of heading to a bit of the home stretch here, I would say, with this run.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna switch Omamori. This is like the only time we do this. So there's like another build you can do too that involves another Omamori called Hawk, which it lets you do like focus charge faster. I have not had the opportunity to learn that yet, so I'm doing maybe a bit older, but I would also say easier, probably more friendly if you were just learning, because it can get kind of confusing, like swapping them back and forth. Having to remember one versus like changing the whole thing each time is much better.
I don't like doing the extra menuing.
Yeah.
It's bad enough that I can barely remember to switch to Wolf there. Like, I have a gigantic bold note that says swap Beetle for Wolf. And it's a miracle if I even remember anyway.
So that was actually a focus attack. It wasn't a focus attack, but I used focus to see his opportune time, so I could basically counter him and stop him from that enemy. Basically, spits goop all over the ground. Some people like to call it Twizzler sauce, because there's like little red tentacles that come out of the ground after he does it that look like Twizzlers.
That's what I said earlier. I said Sakuko got Twizzlered to death. Yes, chat, that's a lightsaber. You unlock it from doing UFO ending.
Yeah, we went up that mountain. We went to a little shrine and we purified the sword, so the sword is purified. We have one more thing we need to do for the true ending. Which is at the top of this hill, right before we get to our house. We have a fox brooch on that you can't see because obviously we can't see the front of Hinako, but there is a Jizo statue that we have to give it to.
I do like the chatter questioning, is this a lightsaber? Like, yes, we are in a bunny outfit. Our outfit is half torn and we have a lightsaber. What is there to be confused about?
Just a perfectly normal game. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and that the hatcher I just walked by, there was basically like 3 forced fights here that I just walked by. That was part of the update to make it easier, like make consecutive playthroughs less cumbersome. There's actually another thing we're gonna see even later where they just removed 2 chapters basically.
Oh, really?
You have the option to skip them, which of course we like saving time, so we're going to do that.
I was like, honestly, when I was getting all the endings and getting everything unlocked, I'm here for it.
See,
Are the levels themselves easier if you choose to play them though?
Not really.
That's fair.
I never
Because
did.
I do find yeah. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I was going to say, I never did the chapter skip playing casually, even on my repeat playthroughs,
I didn't
because
either.
I could not remember where it skips to, like where it lands you, and the description does not make it super clear.
That's fair. Yeah, I was curious only because I do find that to be like a really interesting way of managing difficulty, where it's just like instead of making the level itself hard, we're just going to give you the option to skip it entirely. You know? But that is interesting to see. Was that hatcher that we saw earlier kind of like the same creature that we fought earlier, like as a boss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, nice. But this game likes to do what a lot of games does, where it's just like a boss that you fought earlier in the game is now like just a regular enemy, or like a mini boss kind of thing.
I think
Yeah,
that's
like
the only
that was her
one.
like her introduction. Yeah, the only other one we have to fight is like in the treasure hall.
Oh, that's fair. What were you gonna say, Spin?
I was going to say all the other bosses are based on like our family and friends, so you only see them once each.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, putting these counters on the wall is what unlocks the next part, because I have no idea.
We have a question here in chat. Why is dodging faster on the stairs, but otherwise not? Do you go slower on stairs?
Yeah, she like pretty much goes up each step, which is like I guess as an animation, like cool feat. Like that's really nice to see that she can like step on each step basically. But yeah, for us, we like no, we want to go fast, so we don't have time to watch her step on each step.
In the Scenic Route, we're going to make sure that you enjoy the scenery. The scenery in question being every single step in the game.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The environments
Oh.
in this game are really great, though.
That made me uncomfortable, that book.
That is a blob of wax that we need to melt, but even knowing that, it never looks like a blob of wax to me.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy you can stun, which is great because when you have to come back through.
That guy, it looked like multiple guys. multiple guys in one.
The first one you just run by, it's the second one that's the pain. But getting that is just RNG. Like sometimes he goes around the corner and does his skill and you can't do anything and you're just like, great, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Not a single enemy moves in this game the way you expect it to move.
Yeah.
Like every single time that I see another enemy pop up on the screen, I'm just like, that's a movement that I've never seen any creature make in my entire life.
So I guess I didn't really talk about it, but one of the Omomoris I have on Wolf, it lets you do more damage if you have a weapon that is high durability. So like that doesn't need to be repaired, which is why she just does, like the knife on its own does so much damage, but then when you combine it with Wolf, it's bonkers.
Oh, wow.
Ma'am, you're in my way.
That enemy's being rude.
I'll take that though, because they have a grapple attack that is very bad. Like, you can't get out of it, you just have to watch it.
Yeah, and even on the lower difficulties where it doesn't do as much damage to you, it is very slow because it's a long grab animation and she stabs you, and then it takes a few seconds more for Hinako to recover before you can do anything again.
Okay, I didn't talk about Stompy, but as you can hear, this is why I call him Stompy, because whenever he follows you, he's just stomping everywhere.
I like that you still call him Stompy, and every time I just see the head, I'm like, it's Cheeto.
Yeah, it's Cheeto. They have an ability they can do where they power up and they turn kind of like a bright orange, and yeah, it does kind of look like Cheetos.
Yeah, they're really fast and they hit hard, so they can be really annoying.
Yeah, but all these scenes that we're skipping, they're actually really cool, and the scenes change depending on the ending you're doing, which is what makes Hinako's house super cool. It's nice because overall it can be a frustrating experience navigating it, but at least you get the cool scenes. No, I want that. Thank you.
When it comes to a lot of horror games, I always kind of see that a lot of horror games are just or I don't want to say just a lot of horror games are they're one genre that is hidden in a horror game. Actually, I'm gonna let you defeat this boss first before I finish that thought. There you go.
This one's super quick.
All right. So would you say that a lot of the Resident Evil games, a lot of people think that they're puzzle games that are a puzzle game hidden in a horror game. Is there anything similar to that you would apply to Silent Hill or Silent Hill series or this game in specific? Is this another game hidden in a horror game?
There are a lot of puzzles in this game.
Yeah, Silent Hill in general has a lot of puzzles. I think what makes this game unique, though, I guess, is specifically having Ryukishi 07 be the writer. Because I don't know if some people in chat probably have, but yeah, if you've played one of his games like Umineko, I always joke about it, but yeah, I feel like this game is very Umineko coded.
Yeah.
The story kind of follows a similar fashion, I suppose.
I haven't seen Umineko, but I can feel the vibes of Higurashi in this story as well.
Yeah, for these rooms, there's going to be 3 of them. You have to clear out the whole room. And then once you clear out the room, this talisman on this box will break. And then you can get the little medal.
And I've been meaning to ask you, is this section slower on lower difficulties because the enemies are less aggro?
I feel yeah, because they kind of wander around instead of ganging up on me.
Because I know in casual there were a couple of these rooms where I had to purposely do a lap or two, I know somebody is still alive in here, where are you?
Oh wow, she has too much tea. That's the first.
They're just minding their business. Lollygagging, if you will.
They're slacking on the clock.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is a
they're slacking on company
here.
time. You gotta.
The other benefit of the focus attack, if you manage to kill the enemy, is that you don't have to do the soul siphon. The soul siphon is required because if you don't do it, the enemy will come back to life. And that's a mechanic specific to this world, except there is a part specifically when we were doing the thing with the well. where we were turning the well crank to get the key. For some reason, that part too, I think they broke. Yeah, this happens sometimes. I don't know why this
She's
happens.
just standing there.
Yeah, sometimes the enemies in this will completely break. Yeah, you see, they just won't do anything. That was awkward. I was wondering where they were as I was killing the other guy.
That hasn't happened to me.
This is only the second time it happened to me. It was just the first time it happened. It was when I was fighting Sakuko, and I was so confused because that's a boss. Okay, well, that's not how that room goes at all, but that's fine. Usually we would use Hinako's ability and do, basically, perfect counters, but, well, you can't counter somebody who's not attacking you. Also, yeah, this room's really neat.
Would you look at that? Oh, look, that's a health bar. Look at that. Oh, whoa. I don't know what I expected to see behind that, but it wasn't this.
Yeah, this is the last time we have like a mandatory fight with her specifically.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna see another one of her, but she's not mandatory.
Can you believe that a human being designed that?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact,
that was in someone's mind. That was in the crevices of someone's mind. They put it to life.
humans have designed that at least twice, because Slay the Spire 2 is coming out this week, and there's a boss that looks a lot like that in the trailer for Slay the Spire 2, which was a real shock to me when I saw it, because I was not expecting that crossover. I doubt it's on purpose, because Spire 2's been in development for a long time.
No, yeah, that's for sure. I was just like, every time that I saw that boss on screen, I was just like, oh my god, I need to look away for a minute.
So here's the part I was talking about earlier. So we're basically just skipping 2 chapters. They're just gone. Now we're in the finale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and now the Hinakos have swapped. So we have Lightsaber Hinako here is in the Dark Temple, and Wolf Arm Hinako, Fox Arm Hinako, sorry, is in the town.
Oh, I see.
They will end up converging at the end, but yeah.
I'm afraid to see what that looks like.
Yeah, this last boss fight is really cool because you're fighting 2 bosses, not at the same time. It flips back and forth between them, and they each have 3 phases. So you do like phase 1 of one, phase 1 of the other, phase 2 of one, phase 2 of the other, and it just keeps swapping back and forth, which is really neat.
Yeah, if we were a new game, this would be kind of the first point that really confirms that this is not like Hinako keeps getting knocked out and bounced into this dark shrine. Like, it is actually 2 separate Hinakos who have been doing 2 separate series of events in parallel, and then they run into each other at the end. And the way that goes determines what ending you're gonna get.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and this area is very similar. You have force fights, so like we have to clear the enemies there. There's just 2. On Lost in a Fog, you get a Stompy basically who jumps down from. He's like standing on top of like the roof of one of these.
This seems like a health bar and a boss arena. Look at that.
So for this one, it's same thing with a force fight. You actually want to get rid of the eggs first, because if you get rid of him first, all the eggs will hatch. But if you get rid of the eggs and then get rid of him, then yeah, they won't spawn enemies, which is
interesting. The health
I don't know why that is.
Go down. The health bar did not go down. That's concerning, a little bit. Oh no, it's gone now. Never mind.
Oh, her health bar? Yeah, you only see it when, okay, we have enough stuff. I'm picking up a lot more stuff that I don't normally pick up, just, to be safe.
Yeah.
Because normally it's extremely bare bones. To the point where it's like, whoops, I accidentally used that. Well, that's not good. Anyway.
But yeah, we were just talking about that before we started, where I've accidentally taken like divine water when I was trying to do Ramune, or vice versa, because they look very similar to restore. They both restore sanity, but different amounts. So it's not always good to use a certain one depending on what you're going for.
Yeah, and as you see, I swapped to the Sacred Sword. This is the Sacred Sword's one and only time to shine, really.
Oh wow, look at Wolf.
Yeah, this is QB.
Or a fox.
Yeah, a fox.
Yeah.
He's cute.
That is not a fox.
This guy's not cute.
I am concerned.
I shouldn't laugh at you, Garlic, because I have been maintaining for years that the dogs in RE4 Remake are really cute, and no one will believe me.
We're back at the fox. That fox had 9 tails and 10 tails. No, I can't tell. Yeah, this is a really interesting mechanic and way of like expecting the boss fights where it's like going back and forth between the two. It's really cool, you're right.
Alright, don't hit me, please. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're a little bit low
No
health.
worries. No worries. I'll let you lock in here for this last part.
Yeah, this boss is actually going very well. It's the type of thing where if you make either one mistake or something goes slightly bad, the whole thing will just like totally fall apart.
I didn't get to fix my sword, but that's fine. We can do it with the little nub sword. There you go, and that's time. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, no, time. Beautiful. No, you're really fine. That was such a good run.
Real quick chat before we go away. The red lightsaber is when you're doing the focus attack and it's charged up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good point, because I didn't talk about that. Yeah, there's specific, usually just boss fights that we do that for. But yeah, if you hold down focus and then you hit like the attack button, it will change it to red, and then it does more damage, like quite a bit more damage too.
No, I completely get you. No worries. Now, with that being said, first of all, I want to just thank you so much for doing that run. It absolutely meant the world, and it was a really, really good run, really good showcase. Chat, please give a round of applause in chat here for Pandemonium. It meant the world for you to be here. I will give you the floor to shout out whatever you'd like.
Yeah, I want to thank my commentators for being here, since they also have to be here next week too. But yeah, I hope that you all tune in on the 10th for this run. Hopefully we get to do Lost in the Fog, because that's my favorite. But yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/pandemonium, and yeah, right now I'm just playing Resident Evil 9.
Fair. And of course, the commentators, if you'd like to shout out anything out yourselves as well.
I want to shout out that Garlic is also in Fatale. She's going to be running Lost Judgment on Sunday, and the rest of us are going to be on commentary because we move around in a little huddled mass. So, so you should absolutely tune in for that too. I am Twitch/Spin Their Yarns. I mostly play horror games, detective games. I'm going to be streaming Spire when it drops on Thursday. So come say hi, I guess.
And yeah, thanks, Spin. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Doobie.
I was going to say, did you want to go first or me? Sorry.
Oh, I can. But yeah, I was going to say thanks, Spin, because yeah, I will be running Kaito Files, the DLC for Lost Judgment on the 8th for Frost. I'm really excited for that. And other than that, I've been playing Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties, the new Yakuza game. So I'll be working on that after Fatales, pretty much.
Thank you, Panda, for having me. And pretty much similar to Garlic, I've been playing through Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties, mostly the latter because it's been a much better game to go through. So I've been also working on speedrunning that, and we'll probably be doing that for the next little while.
Well, thank you all so much for that amazing run. And of course, thank you to the commentators for being here and commentating that run. It really means the world for y'all to be here and be part of this show. I absolutely love it. And thank you to chat for watching this run. Please give a huge round of applause for both of our runners today, or all three, I should say. Twinkachu and 7th Ace with Jet Set Radio Future, and now, of course, Pandemonium here with Silent Hill F. Please check out all of Frost Fatales 2026 next week, where you're going to see these exact runs and even more amazing content that you're going to be seeing stacked up for the whole week while we raise money for the National Women's Law Center. Now, if you missed out on our Hotfix shows tonight, stay tuned for a replay of Perilous Paths, where we saw an amazing run of Blueprints and also Hollow Knight Silksong. And of course, after that will come the replay of this show as well, coming up right after the break. So, and also, of course, tune in tomorrow, where we're going to have more GDQ Hotfix right before we have Fatales, and that is RNG by Skybills and Game Masters by Kiara. We're going to see amazing, and the debut here on the GDQ channel of the Super Mario Sunshine Randomizer, which is very new and very exciting. With that being said, thank you all so much for being here. We're going to be back here on March 23rd, a bit longer due to Frost Fatales next week. Instead of 2 weeks, it'll be a 3-week gap, where we're going to do all Castlevania runs. That's what I'm planning. And so please stay tuned. Come back for some more Castlevania runs. Check out the rest of GDQ Hotfix this week, and make sure to watch Frost Fatales 2026 and donate to the National Women's Law Center. With that being said, I've been Ozmourn. I'll see you all around. Bye.